hello. This is a weird spot to start the recording, but whatever. Tiny's here. And now she's gone. Goodbye, Tiny. She's been atomized. It's what she would have wanted. Donkey Kong knows everyone. I know, is that why they say you know him well? Like, I don't know him well personally, but he knows me well. So I guess in that sense, I know him well. I don't know, I still think Donkey Kong's being maybe a little parasocial. God, 81 bananas and only 41% completion. Ugh, here we are. Well, look at his eyes. I'm just looking at, like, they look kind of wonky and fuzzed out, don't they? From this distance. I assume it's like a level of detail thing. And when he gets closer, he won't look quite so wigged out. So I know last time I was in Crystal Caverns, but then I thought, what if we revisit some levels? You know, now that we have all the Kongs and all the abilities. It's the one, the only, the reserved but stoic Miss Mori. Do I cut a stoic persona, I wonder? How come I didn't kill that beaver? I ask because I don't know. I feel like I might act almost in an overly cartoony way. I think just out of habit, because I'm very... what's the way to put it? I can be very deadpan if I'm not performing. Hi, Squawks. Holding out on me again, thanks. But I also wondered, too, if I've become more, I guess, cartoony in how I both speak and act. Now that you can see me, I gesture a lot because of the pandemic and me wearing a mask all the time, which I still do. And I've always been a hand talker, but I feel like I've become even more exaggerated in those movements since the pandemic. Streamers should have delicate tag, like I'm gonna shatter like glass. You know what, maybe. I am very sensitive. I'm a very sensitive soul. I was thinking to myself the other day, as I'm sure many of you are aware, Resident Evil 9 came out a week ago. Now, I haven't played it myself. I mean, even if I really wanted to, it's 100 Canadian dollars. 100 Canadian dollars. Oh, cool. That was just in there. Nice. But I've seen the first couple hours of it. I've been watching someone else play it. And I feel like modern Resident Evils, and don't get me wrong, I like the story and the characters and everything, but the presentation of modern Resident Evils, I feel like, are a little too harrowing for me. Not scary, exactly. Like, the gameplay, the monsters and everything, they don't spook me. But watching innocent people get hurt and not being able to help them just makes me sad. You know, I play video games for escapism, and not being able to help people, not being able to act in a heroic way, I guess it just gets to me. Leon needs the money to take on Umbrella. Have you seen his car? Leon, like, what are you spending all that money on? His fancy car, his designer watch, his coat. You know how many coats that man probably goes through? Because people keep stealing his jackets from him. You've heard good things about it, minus the price. Yeah, that's the thing. It's so expensive. And I'm sure it was a very expensive game to produce. It's just more that this Kasplat's definitely gonna knock me into the pit. Just everything is so expensive. You know, and why spend 100 Canadian dollars on a game when I could buy some indie stuff or stuff that's on sale, or keep playing Shiren the Wanderer? I was playing a little before stream, and then I got destroyed like 2 floors from the end of a dungeon. Very sad. But also, who decided it was legal to have these floating Reaper type enemies that can go through walls and move at double speed and attack at double speed, and they always seem to know where you are? Illegal. Leon refuses to shoot his car if you try and shoot it. Now that's some good attention to detail. The opening cut... Oh, well, I didn't mean to go backwards, sorry. Opening cutscene of Parasite Eve was upsetting for you, all those innocent people. I think Chunky, can you drop? Thanks. I think that's why when I first experienced the beginning of that game forever ago on a PS1 while visiting an uncle, that I found it too scary at the time. Seeing all those people die horribly, and also the Ratto. The poor Ratto mutating. Like, it's not that Ratto becomes monster and I'm like, monster, scary. No, it's the Ratto being in pain and suffering. That cars in the game is a promotion with Porsche it is. that somehow makes even more sense as to why Leon won't shoot it. No, I need the sponsorship money, please. If I shoot it, they'll take everything I have. The RE series has really leaned hard into horror. It's the camp is still there. I know I don't want to get into Resident Evil 9 too much because I don't want to spoil things for people who want to play it. But I'll say the intro of the game, which was, I think, what was initially demoed or previewed when the game was first announced, is objectively kind of hilarious. Hello, there's a double raid? Hello, welcome. For Monkey. Good evening, everyone. Hello to you both the streamers rating it, and also to the whimsical band of miscreants you have brought in your wake. Baby raid. But hello, I'm playing Donkey Kong 64 and also presently talking a little bit about Resident Evil 9, but not like plot-wise. Don't worry, I haven't played it myself. But I've seen the first couple hours of the game. Hello and welcome, everybody. What was I saying? The camp of Resident Evil is definitely still there despite the more realistic presentation, which is great. It's good and important. So the very beginning of the game involves the other protagonist, Grace, who's an analyst at the FBI. She works like a desk job. She gets called to her boss's office, and her boss is like, okay, so I know your mom died horribly at this murder hotel and scarred you because she died horribly right in front of you at this murder hotel. However, we need you to go to this murder hotel by yourself and with no backup, because I guess we're just really short-staffed at the FBI or something. Like, yeah, we know your mom died horribly at Murder Hotel, but we think maybe you should get over it right now because, you know, we're really short-staffed here at the FBI, and, like, why else would we send, like, this analyst who seems to work a desk job and has debilitating anxiety issues out to this murder hotel by herself? Sure. Maybe it's just a commentary on the state of capitalism and employment in America. And yes, please shout out both Luce and Whimsy. Hello. What were you playing? Well, I know what Luce is playing. Oh, I see. This looks like a headphone. Is it? No, 2. I thought it was a headphone icon. I need to play my instrument. No, it's just a 2. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. I know he's like, look, I know you have trauma, but we really need you to do this. You who have been personally traumatized by this must fix it for us. That's basically what it is. Like, it's so, the audacity is hilarious. And I don't know if the intent was for it to be audacious to the point of hilarity, but I'm enjoying it. I mean, who's to say what Mr. Capcom's plan was? Every FBI agent has to eventually go to their parents' murder hotel. It's part of the hazing. Well, good thing I don't work for the FBI, huh? God, imagine if my employer was like, yeah, can you just get over it? No, I don't, oop, nope, no camera. I don't, you know, want to look up what people are saying about a game I haven't played. I'm not interested in what the rabble think, but I hope people are kind to Grace as a protagonist. Because I know everybody loves Leon. Leon's funny. I like Leon. He's a funny guy. He thinks he's cool, but he's very much not cool in the things he says, which kind of wraps around to being endearing. But I hope people are nice to Grace and aren't mean to her because she has the audacity to not be Leon. Like, can somebody give this poor girl some SSRIs and a blanket? Maybe a good lawyer? And what were you playing, Whimsy? I can't see on my own Twitch chat. I don't see the full details of the shoutouts because I have so many alerts and things disabled. I'll take that. Oh, Final Fantasy VIII! Now that's something I feel like I don't see on Twitch very often because people are always playing the new hotness. I've never played Final Fantasy VIII, but I have been curious because I've heard the junction system is rather exploitable. And if you really want to get ahead of the game, never level up ever. Going through all the Final Fantasy you can find and finally hit 8, that's cool. Now what is the best Final Fantasy, in your opinion? I admit, I haven't played very many, but I have a soft spot in my heart for 1, 3, 6, and 9. I think particularly I have a soft spot for 9, because A, it was the first one I played, and B, it gets ignored so often. You've beaten up Leon in Kingdom Hearts. That's the closest we've gotten to playing 8. Now we have 2 Leons involved in the discussion right now. But I mean, there's only room in my heart for one uncool Leon. Sorry, Squall. I'm not sorry. I like the odd-numbered ones. What about 6? Although I guess it was released in North America as 3, so you know what? Not wrong. Squall S. Kennedy. Okay, I was about to leave and I'm waiting. Nope. Yeah. See, we have too many Leons now. The Leon verse is getting confused. There we go. Okay, making sure I'm not missing any bananas. I think video gaming only has a... Oh, that was up there. Only has room for 1 Leon. And I'm sorry, Squall, you're out. Yeah, I know you're here first. You're out. Yeah, I could see him using a gunblade, actually. I have to pay attention. Oh, there's only 1 barrel. And there's no bonus stage music. Okay. I don't know, that's kind of endearing in a way. No bonus stage music, just awkward silence the whole time. Bliss, Chunky and his thoughts? You read my mind. This is the calmest Chunky has ever felt. Let's go back up and get it. Oh, hang on. No, hang on. We should let there be more Leons. Like, we should name more characters Leon. Okay, which Kong is Leon Kong? Leon S. Kongnady. There we go. I'm just gonna fix Chunky here. There we go. The last banana is in captivity. The Chunky is at peace. Lanky, of course. Lanky's just a nickname. The L is actually it's Leon Kong, but they call him Lanky. God, that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Leon Kong sounds like a Tekken character. I mean, why not all of the above? I wonder how many blueprints I have to turn into Sly. Probably a few. But I'm gonna wait. So we have to chill in Sly's HQ for as long as possible. Yeah, Lanky Kong gets around. He's, in fact, in a lot of spin-offs. You don't realize it's him. But it's him, trust me. As we've established, Lanky Kong is both an eldritch entity and can into Deltarune. That's right. He's the one with you in the dark. He's a versatile actor. And I'm gonna have to climb all these trees because there's probably bananas on top of all of them for Kongs that didn't exist when I first came through this level. Heh. And I'm not gonna be able to see them all because of draw distance until I get right up close. I think there's a... up here? Lanky? Yeah, here we go. Oh, but of course Diddy has to open it. Have I mentioned the DK Rap reference in Deltarune? I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. I must have pinged to what it was, because there's no way I would miss a reference to the DK Rap. But when I think about the most overt Donkey Kong 64 reference in Deltarune, and now I don't know if this is a Donkey Kong 64 reference, but you look me in the eye and tell me that you're taking too long does not owe some part of its DNA to get out. Can somebody get me like a connection to Toby Fox so I can ask him personally, hello, Mr. Fox, I very much admire the body of work you do. But also, does your taking too long, does that owe its existence to get out? Because the second it happened, I cracked up. Oops. I only have to watch the banana cutscene once with the blueprints. It's still gonna take forever. Oh, hi. Don't those pegs look a little loose to you? Thank you for the tutorial, Squawks. Thank you. Oh, the line where Susie says a guy has no style or grace and then that guy dies immediately. Oh, in chapter 1. No wonder I couldn't think of it, because it's been so long. I've been trying to forget parts of chapter 1, so when I restream it in the future, it'll be fresher. Oh no, bees. He wouldn't give me a straight answer, not for NDA reasons, but because the answer would be incomprehensible. I do respect that. I would strongly respect that. I'm supposed to not forget, but I'm trying to. Well, I haven't been able to forget the song though, so I guess it works. You can't forget any of the music in that game, really. My dream, I'm sure it would cost an unfathomable amount of money at this point. I wish I could have Toby Fox compose like a leitmotif for me, like a streamed theme song or something. But in lieu of that, hey, if you ever need like an official voice actor for like Ralsei or something, Mr. Fox, I'm available. Oh no, why do I keep doing this? We just really have to see him play his little trombone, I guess. You know what, Lancer? I've been trying to hold it back, but you have no style or grace. And then Lancer withers away and explodes and then liquefies in that order. It was tragic. It took forever to wash Lancer out of Ralsei's scarf. Like, those salsa stains were baked in. I speak of music Lanky must commit. No, Lanky, please. It's okay. You've worked hard enough, Lanky. You deserve to take a break. You deserve, like, a Kit Kat or whatever. God, there's so much stuff to collect. Those 3 coins are just gonna sit there. If I really felt spiteful, I would grab 2 of them, but I won't. They really give you, like, so many coins to pick up in this game. And you don't really have to spend all that money to, many money to get all the upgrades. Grapes, melons, oranges, and the scent of fresh pineapples. Oh, that one too. That one sounds more familiar. I would assume it's a more recent one. That honey-based salsa stains deep. Hooray, that's all my bananas. You don't think Tricky Tony would ever be able to properly hire voice actors for Deltarune? Too many offers for Ralsei and Susie. The real ones would all audition to be Chris, of course. You just stand in the booth and say nothing and make $1 million. But you have to say nothing in just the right way. Hello. And now the trombone solo. No, trombone solo! Trombone solo! Chris is already taken by a ghost Toby met once. That's fair, I think the ghost should get it. Maybe Chris was inspired by the ghost. I would suit them. I just feel it. Okay, put that away. Alright, no trombone solo this time. We did it. Lanky's learning to keep it contained. I didn't kill the smashy guy in Crystal Caves. It was late and I really had to go to bed. But I will. I have to find the tiny teleport pad that does it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I will go back. But I figured, you know, since we have all the Kongs and everything, might as well revisit some stages, get some bananas. I don't know how many bananas I need to beat the whole game, but I mean, you're not going to complain about more time with me and the monkeys, are you? Yeah, I don't think they could replace the Chris ghost with someone else. Otherwise, the ghost will come for them. Did I race the rabbit? I started the race, but I'm like, I think I need to come back with Lanky's orangutan sprint. Which I now have, because you learn it in the next world. But then I remembered, I think you race the rabbit twice? And you only need the orangutan sprint to beat the second one? But I do remember the second rabbit race being very irritating. Is it worse than the beetle, though? Maybe not as bad as the beetle, because the rabbit doesn't make you collect coins. Hooray. What's in here? Just coins? Yeah, I don't need those. I'm too rich to care about mere pennies. More time even. That's right, we're going to spend even more time in the mines with the Kongs. Whoops. Do you think some guy at Rare, like, actually smashed some coconuts to get... Sorry, pineapples to get that sound just right? You have to throw a rotten pineapple against the wall. It's for sound design. Oop. Beetle is more obnoxious. It's the coins. I have gotten both the rare and... Oh. I wasn't paying attention to where that was. Both the rare and the, lets you do the Nintendo coins. I did get the jetpack medal before ending stream last time. Well, I was not at all cognizant of where that gate opened. I'm just gonna hope it's out here and not by Cranky. And if it is by Cranky, I'm sorry. I was reading chat. You must forgive me. Find it in your heart to forgive me. Yeah, I don't think this is the right way. Oh, hey, there's bananas on, Chunky's roof for some reason? Oh, wait, is this it? Never mind, I got it. Woo. Mori and the Monkeys sounds like a band name. Mori and the Many Misfit Monkeys. Chunky's not a misfit. The more I play this, you know, the more of a fondness I find for Chunky. He's trying his best. He seems like he doesn't really want to be here either. And I can respect that. I'm missing 5 bananas with Chunky. Are they on top of a tree somewhere? I mean, I'll leave the medals behind, the coins as a joke, but missing exactly 5 bananas as Chunky is going to bother me a little bit. He's a misfit in the misfit group, therefore a misfit. Oh, you know what? That makes perfect sense. I remember back in school at one point, what did they call it? Did they call it a PDP? Like a personal development plan or something like that. But I was a quote-unquote, not a problem, oh there they are, not a problem child, because I was a goody two-shoes. But certain external things were affecting my schooling. So they put me in a group with some other kids. And I realized, oh, I'm the misfit of the misfit kids, because we're all the misfit kids, but I didn't fit in with the misfit kids. How do I get up there? I need those bananas. I mean, since I'm using this mod, I could just be tiny and then float to the top of the tree. And then swap Kongs. It's a little against the spirit of the thing, perhaps. But I'm already playing this mod. One can argue the whole thing is against the spirit of the game. Yeah. Chunky is like a more likable version of Kitty. You cannot believe such a thing could be possible. I think it's perfectly possible. I mean, look, they're related. So there's already the connection there. There's already a similarity, however, and this is, what are you stuck on? This is key Chunky does not scream when he dies. Oh, this is not the right way. It's not this one. I've forgotten where the banana is. Oh, it's this one over here. I think it's that door. It's like, well, it's in the side of the mountain somewhere. Oh, it was sarcasm. Oh, it was sarcasm. Oh, no. Mara, you goofus. I'm not good with sarcasm, okay? I'm never sure if people are serious or not. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay. I take the 4, and then I go left. Now that I'm actually looking. Boy, paying attention makes a big difference. Who knew? There we go. And yet Lanky still only has 2. Well, hitting his switch in the middle here, not in the middle, but in this area around Cranky will probably lead to another banana, but aside from that, you imagine there are worse under-the-radar Kongs out there. What, like Bluster? I can't even say that as a joke. I know you would physically manifest in my house behind me to have some words with me if I said that. Bluster's not under the radar. Okay. Well, now how many people here are familiar with Bluster Kong? You can't look it up. You can't Google. Do you know... Excuse me. This beaver is bothering me. Do you know who Bluster Kong is? What he looks like, his point of origin. He is the radar. What are we detecting with the Blustar radar? Blustar, the radar? You know, that's what it is. It's the Blustar. Okay, look, we have one person who doesn't know who he is. See? Wait. No, not here. It was... it was near here. Heck. It was up from... Oh, no. I got too busy thinking about Bluster and forgot where the banana... I'm like, oh, yeah, it's right here. It's right beside me. It's right beside me. It's right here. Why did I do that? Because I was too busy thinking about Bluster Kong. Look at what he's done. Bluster is the standard for worst. Kitty is a half Bluster at most. speaking of the Donkey Kong TV series, and now Kopo, I know I sent you this song yesterday, but I found on my YouTube recommended there was like a bizarrely well-made mashup of music from the Donkey Kong Country TV series, which, if you've never seen, by the way, has musical numbers, plural, in every episode. One of the songs from that mashed up extremely well with Virtual Insanity. Well, no, I can't. No, I'm not gonna make it in time, am I? Am I? Oh. Why? Anyway, I almost played it as my pre-stream song. This great mashup of Virtual Insanity. But I was worried I might get, like, DMCA'd if I did. Okay, we did it. For the first time ever, someone on Earth was occupied with willingly thinking about BlusterCon. Okay, now where am I going? Were there any more things by Crankies? Probably. Nope, up. It's fun to stay at the DMCA. Okay, is there anything else in this area? Am I missing anything else with any other Kong? I don't think so. I should have a look at my totals, actually. Okay, so Lanky's still missing 10 bananas. Diddy's fine, Donkey Kong's fine, Chunky's missing 2, and Tiny is missing 1. Okay. Actually, there might be some near the start of the level now that I'm thinking about it. Bonus points if I had said it's fun to trigger the DMCA. Then you're gonna send them after me. Am I going for 100%? Absolutely not. I'm very sorry to all those Donkey Kong 64 aficionados and people who would like me to spend more time at this game. I have my limits. Part of it is that I only have so much time to stream every week. There are a lot of games I would stream if I had more time. And that I would not only spend more times with those games, but there was just games I would stream generally if I had more time, like a lot of RPGs. But because I only have so much time to dedicate to streaming, I have to be a little choosier about it. And 100%ing this game, I feel like might just be excessive, and also I have to do Beaver Bother, and I don't want to.
Welcome to bonus
Mad Maze Mall, I'm fixing my posture in the meantime. Destroy all of the baddies. Alright. It's kind of funny going back to Jungle Japes and doing these bonus stages. Because I've done ones in later worlds now, and those are all the hard variations. So it's like this is like baby mode. All these basic critters I have to destroy, rather than a bunch of Kasplats. Oh, I missed one. What do you mean you're not worthy of the moniker best? You are the best you that there ever was. No take-backs. Watch me pick up Poker Night and sit through every convo. What, Poker Night at the Inventory? Because I know that just got a re-release. I mean, I would sit through every convo, but why wouldn't I? Why was that so silent? Needed a moment of silence for Lanky. Anyway, but yeah, why would I not sit through every convo? I need those nuggets of wisdom from Strong Bad. I mean, I also want to hear what Max and the Heavy have to say. I can't say I have a particular attachment one way or the other towards Penny Arcade. Now you're just reminding me of all the times, like, my dad would be like, well, you're my favorite daughter. Like, cool, I'm your only daughter. This means nothing to me. Where else am I going? I guess there wouldn't be anything for any other Kongs up there, because that was the Diddy zone. Where have I not gone? Lanky for Poker Night 3. Where's the other 3-pad go? Where am I? Oh, I'm just on the other side of the world. Ow. Beaver directly to the face. Maybe I can double check, make sure I didn't miss anything in the caves. No. Ow. Okay. Okay. Fine, be that way. Your favorite go-to chill streamer. Well, thank you. I'm glad I don't have to fight anyone else for dominance. Not that I want to. I'm too soft. That's a little bit of what I think I was trying to express with Resident Evil earlier. In that I'm not bothered by the monsters or the gore. I'm not spooked by things chasing you. But seeing innocent people get hurt, not being able to help them, that kind of thing. Just seeing that sort of cruelty and tragedy. I'm too soft-hearted for that. I think it's why I struggle with, like, I can't do horror movies for the same reason. I'm too soft. Your favorite Lanky Kong impersonator? Is there a long list of those? I can fight anyone and win. I have that Cream the Rabbit energy. That's one of my favorite compliments I've gotten. Thank you. Truly, thank you. Oh, not that way. That's right, it's just a Donkey Kong barrel pad. I don't need that. I don't think there's anything else in this tunnel, except for that little side path I went into. I wonder how far off Lanky's voice is from, because I'm pretty sure he's voiced by Chris Seavor, who also voiced Diddy, and I think Chunky. I know Kirkhope is Donkey Kong, and oh gosh, Evelyn Fisher, is that her name? The other composer, who also voiced Joanna Dark, was Tiny Kong. Anyway, I wonder if they have like Chris Seavor doing all these noises in different pitches, or if they just manually like do different pitches of this. Oh yeah, Conquer himself, which is also how you beat Dark Lanky. Where else do I want to go? Looking over at Gloomy Galleon going, no, no. Does anybody like Gloomy Galleon in this game? If I had to think about the weakest level, it's probably Gloomy Galleon. It doesn't really have anything going for it. It feels so empty, despite being piratical. Manually pitch them up. They pitched down Kirkhope for Donkey Kong. Alas, we don't have Chris Seavor going woohoo in several different voices. Looking at Gloomy Galleon like Pee Wee Herman looking at the snakes. Now, I've not seen that movie, so I don't know precisely the kind of reference you're making, but I appreciate, or rather I get the spirit of it. It's not your favorite. See, and now I know that coming from someone who loves this game. That says a lot. That's what they call damning with faint praise. You like the boss of Gloomy Galleon, that's about it. And the boss of Gloomy Galleon is very loud. I mean, it is novel fighting the boss on a boat, but it's full of noises and it's so loud. And also, I feel like from a game design standpoint, whoa, it's a little mean to just throw you into this vehicle abruptly for a boss fight. Because I think the only other time you drive that boat is if you do that mini-game race against Clapper, or at least these piratical seals that may or may not be Clapper, as Donkey Kong. Otherwise, it's like, how do you steer this boat? I don't know, figure it out. The pet store was on fire and he had to save all the animals, but he kept glancing at the snakes hesitantly. Pee-wee Herman, you're a coward. Snakes are great. Oh, shape puzzle. What? I wanted to put it down. Oh, I think I have to press Z to put it down. I forgot my gentle button. That was my destroy button. Gentle button. Oh. Why did I even bother getting rid of the bees? They just respawn right away. Please. No, let me, please. Give me the jar. Give me the jar. Before these exploding limes hit me. Hello? Welcome, Domo. It's full of noises and it's so loud, even when you think of leaving the house. That's also what my job is like. Oh. Oh, it's noisy. It's entirely too hot in that store. It's like almost 30 degrees in there, I swear. Cramped. People are in your way constantly, and it's not even their fault. Okay, gentle. Chunky, gentle. Chunky, put it, there you go. I wasn't in the right spot. We did it. We solved the mystery of the jars. If I saw the things Pee-wee confronted in that film, I would not call him a coward. Oh, but with regards to snakes, is that not a fair assessment? I mean, unless he's genuinely afraid of snakes, which, okay. I wouldn't hassle someone over a phobia. The noises are why you're always like, why do people say coffee shops motivate them? They're always so loud. I mean, some people really enjoy having, if you want to call it white noise, but that sort of background noise to work too. I remember I knew someone who, she said she liked going to bars to read specifically because she liked the noise. I'm just gonna go into a barrel. Come on. That one's gratis for you all. Do snakes even live in Canada? Yes. I haven't seen any wild ones personally, but I know they exist. Which is kind of odd to think about. You'd feel like it's too cold here. I don't remember if there was more I had to do in here. I mean, probably. Oh yeah, there definitely is. I mean, there's pineapples. Of course there is. That was a pretty good Lanky impression. Thank you. Yeah, I'm realizing now, if people are newer, they might not be aware of my cursed talent. Cursed question mark talent, even more question marks. Which, if you're not familiar with this bit of Mori lore, when I was streaming Rayman 2, I don't even remember why, but at one point I just mimicked Lanky Kong on a whim, and was then told that's a concerningly accurate Lanky Kong impersonation? Whatever you want to call it. Where am I taking Tiny with this, actually? Wasn't up there, was it? I should maybe figure out before I run away. Okay, I don't actually know where I'm taking her, so let's table that. It wouldn't be up there, would it? I can't fit up there. Get in there. I don't think I can jump up there. No, I don't really know why I tried. Just to say that I did. Oh, but anyway, I can apparently do a half-decent impression of Lanky Kong. I don't know what to do with this information. It's just an ability I have. Can't even really say it's a good, like, party chick or anything, because who goes to parties? Not me. But I can do it. Put it in my demo reel. Wouldn't that only qualify me to voice orangutans and nothing else? Whoops. I guess I wasn't on the pad enough. Mario Party always counts. I mean, I still don't think it would be a cool trick at a Mario Party, but it always counts. Oh, come on. Yeah, what? They don't even come out of its mouth. They just came out of its bottom. Oh no, don't make me fight dogs again. This feels bad. Oh, I'm in the dog cube. Wait, Lanny Manilla's voicing Nancy Drew as well. Huh. And a bunch of MMO goblins, wow. It's quite an impressive resume, really. I wish I could voice Rouge the Bat, Nancy Drew, and a bunch of MMO goblins. And Luke Triton, who may or may not be an MMO goblin. Wait, did you get a 3DS Street Pass recently? I remember getting 3DS Street Passes back in the day. Specifically, I remember on occasion I would take my 3DS to work some years ago. I used to work at a coffee shop in a mall. So I would sometimes get street passes there, I guess, from people just, you know, passing through. And at one point, oh, that's where I need to take Tiny. At one point, this is while I was still playing Animal Crossing New Leaf. Where? Oh, it's over there. At my campsite, what villager was there? I think it was maybe Marina? It was one of the octopus villagers, and I was like, oh my gosh, an octopus. It was either Marina or Zucker, I think. I want one in my town. I have an empty slot. I'm gonna ask them to move in, but then it turns out, because I had picked up a street pass at work, that some rando's villager had instead decided to move into that empty slot. I did not get an octopus from my Animal Crossing town. No, I got Drago instead. I didn't want Drago. Get out, Drago. Could have had an octopus, but no. I got a gator with delusions of grandeur. The dogs again? Be honest, did I ever use the net clipping glitch? I don't know what the net clipping glitch is. So I cannot say that I've used it. Okay, I'm out of the dog room. Free me from the dog room. Free me from the dog room. Okay. Man, I'm still so jealous you got to go to the Nintendo World in Orlando. Although if I could choose, I would rather go to the one in Japan. I don't know what the one in Orlando's like, but A, I'm not really keen to travel to America right now for various reasons. B, I feel like Florida would just be too hot. I think it would kill me. Whoa. Whoa. The dentures got me in the water. But I don't know if this is a reasonable thing to wonder about, but I feel like American tourists in the Nintendo World theme park would be rowdier, and it would just be noisier and more unpleasant. I don't know if that's really a fair assumption to make. I feel like it wouldn't be as crazy in the one in Japan, maybe. No, am I also saying this because I'd like an excuse to practice my language skills? Yes. I never get a chance to try speaking Japanese. If I try speaking, I'm sure I'll sound like an inept toddler, but still. If you use the net in a specific way, you can clip through structures and go out of bounds for the funny. Oh, really? Could I have gotten up to any real mischief with it? Could I have, like, kicked Drago out of my town with this? Woo-la-hoo. Which is me and which is lanky? You can't tell. I hope you can tell. Please tell me you can tell, please. Oh, it's green. Man, look at this. You have to come in here with lanky to get these blue bananas and hit the switch. You have to come in here with tiny to get her coins. I mean, not that you need to get her coins, but nominally. And then chunky to burst that balloon. And there's no tag barrel in here, I don't think. So you have to come in here with multiple Kongs. Thank God for this mod. I mean, I'm already not getting 100%, but doing it without the mod. Yes, I know there are people in this chat who have gotten 100% without the mod. I respect you. Florida is 40% hot, 40% gators, 10% theme parks, 10% Florida, man. Whoops. I was gonna get up my gun, but you know what? Maybe this works too. No? Is it in the central area? Or is it up above me? Oh, there it is. I feel bad for this vulture. Why couldn't it be Klepto? There's something about this vulture looks malnourished, unhealthy. Why am I shooting it with grapes? With the net glitch, people found a way to catch infinite rare bugs in succession for easy bells. Oh, that is a lot of mischief. But it's not the same as, like, say, oh, this vulture's shrinking. It's not the same as, say, using your Nook Miles to go to an island and finding it crawling with scorpions. Oh, oh. Okay. Okay, well, sure. Alright. I'm trying to feed the vulture. Unfortunately, it's allergic to grapes. You heard Psychro, what, the Earthworm Jim villain? Instead of Lanky Kong? That's all the blue bananas, right? I feel like there should be more. I haven't done many of these, thinking about it. I've done the one in Jungle Japes and the one in Frantic Factory, for sure. I mean, I definitely remember the Jungle Japes one, because it was a struggle without my controller working. The real boss was trying to stop Donkey Kong from running off the ledge of his own volition. Oh, the bird screeching is the same sound effect. Oh. Blue bananas are real, sorta. I think all of the Kong's banana colors do exist. Albeit with varying degrees of edibility. Like, I think the purple bananas are inedible. And I'm trying to remember if the lanky bananas are inedible or if they're only blue briefly. I know the Diddy bananas are like a varietal that has a bunch of beta carotene that makes them red. You know, the same stuff that makes carrots orange. They're only blue while waiting to ripen. Is that, maybe that means Lanky too is waiting to ripen. He's not reached his full potential yet. Oh, you missed my voice? Well, gosh, thank you. Did you know, and I'm thinking of this because I'm trying to remember, if I don't mention it or post about it, no one will know it exists. I have a YouTube channel where I put all of my stream VODs. So if you're missing me, like say on Tuesday when I wasn't able to stream, if you're missing me, those VODs are all there. Including some games that I never streamed on Twitch that I just recorded offline. Like Crow Country and Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, there you go. There is a whole YouTube channel full of me if you're missing me. If you can't get enough of my weird voice, there it is. Chunky likes his bananas super unripe. Maybe he's tough enough that he bites into them while they're green. And he just assumes that, oh, they're just like that. Bananas are just like this. Doesn't question it. Yeah, that's the funny thing that I did Cult of the Lamb offline, is that it is a game specifically with Twitch integration. So, you know, if you wanted to be a member of my cults, you could have. But at the same time, when I played through Cult of the Lamb, oh, I see, I have to put the rock on there. When I played through Cult of the Lamb, all of my cultists had a food theme. I don't remember, I think my cult I originally called the circus, but then I might have changed it to the pantry, because I named them all my cultists. I want to call them villagers. That's the PR version of it. But I gave them all food names, so the pantry felt more appropriate. And anyway, if I did Twitch integration, and I let people insert themselves into my cult, they would no longer fit the naming scheme. Oops. Sorry, that's not my gentle button. Oh, good thing rocks grow back. No, wait, no, don't break the... No. Oh, wait, it's fine? It's not fine. It's not fine. And Cult of the Lamb did just recently get like a fairly substantial paid DLC expansion. It's actually gotten more content than from when I last played it. Not just the new paid DLC. I should look at it at some point, but I feel like, gee, it's been a while. Will I still remember how to play? I'm going to embarrass myself. Okay. There we go. Ugh. Oh, Woolhaven, that's it. Alright, how terrible is this one gonna be?
Welcome to bonus day.
Okay. Well, you know, the first time I did this one, it went well. And then it was kind of a mess, and then it went well again. I gotta remember, it's like slightly to the side. If I point like directly at them, I won't hit them. These are some noises. I really want a smoothie. Oh, thank you for the clip. I'm honored. I don't even know what I did. Presumably I made some noises. Smoothie sounds good. Fruit bits or fruit bits? Ideally, there wouldn't really be bits of fruit and that they'd be blended up with yogurt and everything. I like yogurt in my smoothies. Speaking of monkeys, there is a study that was just released that shows monkeys and gorillas are also fond of crystals and would sometimes fight over them too. Yeah, nobody showed them the Chaos Emeralds, but also that makes me think of the Donkey Kong TV series, where there were, well, see these crystal coconuts. There was one of these. That was the central MacGuffin of the show, was a single crystal coconut. And that's what K. Rool wanted to steal every episode, because it would let him rule Congo Bongo Island, I guess. I don't really know why you'd want to rule it, honestly. I think you could do better. Like, maybe just build a ship and find somewhere else to go, K. Rool. Like, what are you doing with your life, honestly? Hanging out with a bunch of inept reptiles. And Crusha. Crusha's not inept. Crusha's sweet. Don't be mean to Kresha. But all these other inept reptiles, like, why? You can do better. Why do you want to take over this island? There's nothing here for you. I mean, I kind of figure some bits in a smoothie is inevitable. But I don't want it to be, you know, full of big chunks. It's like yogurt. I don't like yogurt with fruit at the bottom. It's a texture thing, I guess. Is there anything over here for Chunky? You know, in case there's like bananas at the top of a tree or something. Inept tiles. Thank you. Designing a game about making smoothies, but still mulling that one over. Like, a game that's about... I thought of... I don't know if you're familiar with the game Valhalla. The PC98 style cyberpunk bartending sim. But I thought about that, except with smoothies. I really like Valhalla. You should play Valhalla. If you like reading. I suppose it is a lot of reading. But hey, if you're like me, and you love to read, you should play Valhalla. It's good stuff. I wonder, does Donkey Kong's invincible power, do I go through here? Come on, hey! Oh yeah, like I wanna do Chunky's big primate punch, but I'm not Chunky. This does nothing for me. Can I go anywhere else with this? Can I just waste all of my crystal coconuts? I think I can just waste all of my crystal coconuts. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Bits or chunks in a smoothie over seeds. Yeah, I can't say I love the chia seeds either. Just because they kind of get stuck between your teeth. It's strictly for that tunnel. Like the one I was trying to run into. Ow. Maybe I need to find another way to break it. I can't nope. I can't photograph, nope, photograph it to death, nope. Yeah, I didn't think so. Whoop. Nope. Maybe there's a switch somewhere. Who knows? I don't remember if I got everyone's bananas in here. I probably shouldn't have only gotten a few of them. I don't know if I would have gotten Chunky's, since he didn't exist when I went to this level initially. Pineapple. Where's the pineapple? There it is. An intricate set of steps I have to take to open that. Why do I feel like I'm being made fun of? The sneaking suspicion I'm being made fun of. But by how? I don't know. I just feel it. Also, I'm very belatedly reading your comment about the coconut cream pies cat. Oh, that song. Oh. Another good reference to the Donkey Kong Country TV series. Yeah, that's right. He didn't exist yet. You heard me. Really? Why would that hurt me? I can't do this. No. I really can't do that to a wooden barrel with a clobber in it. What is it exploding on? Okay. Kids, how old were you when you learned that Chunky Kong didn't actually exist? Hey, I don't exist either. Neither Chunky nor I are real. That song should have been in the Mario movie. What? Which song specifically? I'm thinking about the DK rap. I'm sure that's not the song you're referring to. I didn't realize, on a similar note, that the the Mario Galaxy movie is coming out so soon. I have not seen any trailers for it or anything. I've just seen the poster image. And I had a look at that this morning, and I'm like, oh, Wart? Really? Huh. Well, alright. Oh, the Coconut Creep Pie song. It's too much of a deep cut. Oh yeah, that's right, it probably was in the Mario movie. They just played some pop song over it. The DK rap was of course real, but we had to listen to Take On Me instead. Take Kong me, if you will. Oh, there you are. Chunky throws punches. He doesn't throw hands with barrels. He has strict standards. And he doesn't want splinters in his delicate hands. Okay, is this the Get Out one? I don't think it would be. There's no banana here. Come on, man. Just hitting the stairs in front of me. Automod, really? Really, Automod? Hang on. Hang on. I have to manually go to my chat and allow that, because what the heck, Automod? They almost used the song Jump for the climax of the movie, but the composer... Yeah, that's it. Bayonetta not allowed. You can't discuss narrative tropes or terms in Twitch chat. It's bad. Yep. Ow, what the heck, man? Like, the song is just like, jump, jump, jump around. I can't really sing it. It's not really a song. But that song, instead of the Starman theme, huh? I should pay attention. That seemed very fast. I could keep going, come on. Oh, I wasn't even looking at my chat mods. I was like, no, I need to swoop in there and fix it because I was bothered by automod. Yeah, you're not special, Mr. Get Out. I ain't a scare you anymore. Oh no, there's a balloon in here. No, wait. Or you can just like come back and get it, you know. There we go. There we go. If Chunky died for that, then so be it. Are you gonna make it, Chunky? He's 2 weeks from retirement. Hurry, Chunky. Hurry up, Chunky. I wonder if he got like a frame of the laser charging. Look at his eyes. Look at him. He's seen into forever. I'm gonna take a sip of water, 1 sec. Oh, the Van Halen song, Jump. Oh. Really? I'm just trying to imagine the climax of the first Mario film with that, and like, alright. A lot of the Mario movie is like, well, alright. I did actually see it, the first Mario movie in theaters when it came out, as a little treat to myself. Because I thought, well, you know what? I never see movies, but I'm curious. I'm a Mario fan. Why not? And yet, you know what? I haven't seen the Sonic movies, and I'm disappointed in myself. I haven't seen any of the Sonic movies, and not only am I disappointed in myself for being a bad Sonic fan, but a bad Shadow fan, specifically. My boy Shadow. I've let down my boy Shadow. Oh. Wart might make the next movie where, I don't know. Like, yeah, I saw Wart. I saw Birdo. There's Bowser Jr., sure, but... What am I doing, Tiny? This. The Sonic movies are worth it if you go in knowing that the first one is mostly for setting things up. I mean, I don't mind. I am a Sonic fan, so I can deal if I get to see beloved characters have a good time. Especially if eventually that means my boy Shadow. You treated yourself to a movie in theater the other day, a very Canadian movie too. What did you see? I don't recall if there's more to do in here, but I feel like since I have Chunky... Actually, no, because there's only feathers and grapes on the outside. Oh, no, never mind. There's a tag barrel in here, so... No. Oh. No, no. No, dog. No. Dog. There we go. You love all 3 of the Sonic movies, but they get progressively better. Okay, cool. So I have stuff to look forward to with my boy Shadow. There it is. Shadow has at least one funny moment in the movie, which is notable because Sega mandates forbid it from being funny in any way. No, the thing is that Shadow is funny because he's not funny. That's the thing. Being comically serious. Also, in a way, you've reminded me. I found the other day, I make art in Clip Studio Paint. And also, I think I did this already, but whatever. I'm going to do it again just in case. I make art in Clip Studio Paint, and oftentimes I'll have multiple canvases open. I've just left open because I've doodled on a bunch of them. And I found one the other day where I had like a chart partially drawn out. Like a sorting chart with 4 different axes. And on... Okay, one of the axes is my boy, and the opposite axis of that is One-san. Specifically, my boy is in Ralsei, and One-san is in Hornet, from you know, Miss Jane Silksong herself. Oh, that's how other Kongs, I see. Oh, I need Lanky. And then the other 2 axes are like, how to phrase it? Close to me and then not me. And anyway, I guess late one night when I was tired and couldn't sleep, I had been trying to fill this chart out with characters. And I thought of it because Shadow is also on that chart, on the My Boy side. Didn't I do this already? I'm pretty sure I did this room already. Like, I feel like I did. These platforms look familiar. But if I mean, there's a tiny barrel here? Is that how she got it? Yeah, it's how she got in here. Yeah, I think I already did this, but I needed to come back in here to get that splat with Lanky. And that's why the 2 pad is there. I think. I hope. But hey, I'm not 100%ing this game, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Also, looking at the movie, Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie? Is that actually the title of the movie you went to see? You can half confirm the Sonic movies get progressively better, because you hated the first one, skipped the second one altogether, and thought the third film was fine. All your sprites are just in one messy image in MS Paint because you're too lazy to properly learn A Sprite. A Sprite? You know, I've never said it out loud. That program. MS Paint is like the OG version of doing it. I mean, you know, it works. It's perfectly serviceable. Though I wish it had layers. But more and more these days I try and, if I make art, I just work on one layer. I'll just paint on one layer. It's soothing. Try it sometime. If you don't like something, don't undo. In fact, don't even erase, just paint over it. Oh, that's right, the Knuckles show. I forgot about that. With Idris Elba as Knuckles? Is Knuckles actually in the Knuckles show very much? I feel like if you have Idris Elba voicing Knucklehead, it's probably pretty expensive.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Stealthy Snoop. I hate stealth. Sneak around the maze with the checkered flag. Okay. You know, where's that Colonel? I'm trying to, you know, but the clap of my but clap is spelled with a K. I'm not gonna finish that quote, but you know what I'm going for. Whoop, not this way. I'm definitely going to collide with one of these guys while reading chat. In fact, I've not even actually been paying attention to where I'm going in the maze. Yeah, that's not the right way. I've just went back to the beginning, in fact. Whoops. Well, I'm going to run out of time, but that's okay. I get to read more Sonic opinions. Look at their little security guard uniforms with the little ties. Look at it. He's not in the show much. He's kind of a side character in his own show. Oh. Poor Knucklehead. A kind of sort of review on it that claimed he was sort of pushed aside for some human dude. Oh man.
Welcome to bonus stage.
That's kind of disappointing. If I watch a show with Knuckles the Echidna as the main character, I am here for Knuckles the Echidna, not some human man. Okay, hang on. I should maybe pay attention to where I'm going. Is this? Oh no! What are you doing? Not first person. Not this way. Okay. What are these noises? Like these crunchy noises I'm hearing. Is it their radios? Are they radioing one another? No Kongs this way. 10-4, over and out. This is... Did I go back to the beginning again? Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Paul Blart Mall K-Op. Hang on. The clap of my trap. Okay, sorry. Okay, hang on.
Welcome to bonus
Let me actually pay attention. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter how low stakes it is, countdowns in games give you anxiety. I can't... Oop. Bonk. Yeah, that's what you do when the authorities catch you. You just knock yourself in the head. Oopsie poopsie. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of countdowns in games either. Gosh, there was a Tumblr post I saw forever ago where someone was espousing the beauty of... Hang on, let me just restart. So don't go right at the start. Espousing the beauty of Majora's Mask as a game, but saying at the same time it's hard for them to play because it's so stressful. And then someone else is like, what do you mean Majora's Mask is a stressful game? But it's beautiful. Like, it's got such wonderful storytelling and the characters and everything. Why is it stressful? And then someone else responds simply with a picture of the moon. But also for me, it's not necessarily the time limit. Although in part, yes. Well, more the time limit Majora's Mask is very generous. It is very generous. However, there's some problem with my brain, in that I will have, like, it'll be like dawn of the second day, but I'll think, oh my god, I'm almost completely out of time. I don't have time to do any more dungeons or anything. No, heck, what did I get stuck on the wall? Stop going this way? No. No. Because otherwise I'd have to commit myself to learning which way I'm going. And I don't want to commit. Oh, no. Here it is. Okay, everything's good. Metal Gear Donkey Kongs of the Patriots. There we go. Everything's good. Why can't you remember a single radio quote from Metal Gear Solid 2. And now I'm realizing you weren't here for the last stream when Metal Gear Solid came up in conversation. I don't even remember why, but I just thought to myself, heh, Otacon. And that's it. That was the whole joke I had. Oh yeah, I did it. One peanut, one kill. They give you 3 whole days to find toilet paper for that hand. It is a good joke, thank you. Thank you, I thought it was. I mean, I do feel like it needed maybe a little more substance to it. What else do I want to do in here? Who's missing stuff? Diddy's missing 5 bananas. You're fine. You're missing a banana. You're missing a banana. Oh, 30 bananas and a gold banana. Lanky is just missing his whole life. I think surely I've been everywhere in this level, and clearly I haven't. At the same time, it's like, how much do I feel like looking around this level for more stuff right now? Not terribly motivated. It's the countdown sound. Do you mean Chemical Plant Zone in Sonic 2? I know a lot of kids have that sort of, that stress response to the drowning music in Sonic. And I was gonna say for whatever reason. No, I know the reason. I'm not bothered by the drowning music in Sonic, and it's specifically because in Sonic 2, in Chemical Plant Zone, that bit right near the end of the second act, with the water, the pink water that rises, and then those 2 platforms are moving over the top of the pink sludge. It's really easy to miss that jump and then fall down into the sludge and then have to climb up a bunch of rotating blocks to get back up to try that jump again. And I would flub that, little me would flub that jump so many times and then fall down and have to climb back up the rotating blocks again and again and again. And you'd hear the drowning music repeatedly. And at that point, you don't feel anything towards it anymore. You're like, yeah, I know, I'm about to drown. Leave me alone. I'm working on it. So I guess it's just overexposure therapy. Kind of like how I can drown out persistent, irritating sounds in video games. Like, for no specific reason, maybe the buzzing of a bee. Or Kremling noises. Because while playing Mario Golf with my brother, hello bro, if you ever happen to hear this, please know that I am terribly fond of you as my younger sibling. My brother would mash the taunt button repeatedly. Just to try and throw me off. Like, just spam it whenever I took my shot, so I learned to tune it out. The game over music in Frogger traumatized you as a kid. Playing it as an adult and hearing it for the first time again, you almost had a fit. Isn't it fascinating, though? Like, the things that spooked us as small children. Like the other day, and yes, I am going to actually get this banana this time. The other day, a coworker, I forget why, they made me think of the movie The Brave Little Toaster. And I mention it, and then they're like, what's The Brave Little Toaster? Like, oh, well, it's a movie that spooked me real bad when I was tiny. To the point where I'm like, no, I don't want to watch it. It's too scary for me. Apparently there's like a spooky clown in that movie that gets everyone. Oh, hi, Grandma. Yeah, I'm good. Actually, what did she say about the gongs? Bash the gongs with Diddy's tippy charge reveal hidden... Okay, thanks. Thanks, Grandma. Back into your coffin, Grandma. Into your crypt, your mausoleum. How... Is there like a pad or something? Is there something that appears that I can get this? Anyway, I don't even remember the clown. It was the radiator. It was the radiator getting mad and exploding. I couldn't do it. Oh man, I need to play Pokopia. Like hearing you and a couple other friends talk about it, I want to play Pokopia. I thought it was going to be, like, just seeing the previews, I thought it was going to be, and I know I've echoed this to you, Belle, but, like, cute, wholesome, crafting, extremely low stakes, no story, nothing happens kind of game. And I just wouldn't be able to gel with it. Okay, evidently I'm missing something in here, because, like, I need Chunky. You know what? Sure, I'll take a hint because I feel like I'm overlooking something really obvious and it's rankling me. Yeah, I was concerned there wouldn't be much of substance to it beyond like cute, wholesome crafting game. But if there's actually a story and some in-depth gameplay and like it doesn't treat me like a baby, maybe. Oh, it's not a Diddy, but oh. No? Did I shoot this already? It looks like I did. Yeah, I did, because that's what opened this door. Oop, nope. The scope of the game isn't sold in the oh, okay, so it's not just... I see. Well, that's good to know. I'm more intrigued now. Oh, what is this not a tiny barrel either? But also, like, what is this? Can Chunky punch, maybe? No. No, okay. But anyway, the other problem is that games are 100 Canadian dollars. If it wasn't 100 Canadian dollars, maybe. Why do I feel like I'm missing something obvious? There's nothing here, is there? Haunted. I really gotta stop doing this with Chunky. Oh, I do have the right idea, I'm just like clipping through the bottom of it. I'm missing it by a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, third time's the charm.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Alright, we're gonna play the mini game from Mario Paint. Which, you know what, also kind of spooked me as a tiny kid because I didn't like the noise the hand would make when you got stung. God, speaking of noises. And depth perception. Thank you. My reward is doing this! Thank you, Rare. Thank you. I'm having a great time. This looks so painful. This minigame or Donkey Kong 64? I mean, yes. I would also like to see the hitboxes on this. I'd like to see the hitboxes on a lot of things in this game, actually. Like, anytime you're trying to get a two-dimensional and three-dimensional object to interact, son of a biscuit! Like in Fungi Forest, trying to fly through the rings as Diddy. I swear, there's at least there's a bit where I know I go through the ring, but it doesn't count it. Something, three-dimensional objects with a 2D sprite. Like, only the top left corner of this piece of Swiss cheese works. If it didn't make this little hee-hee-hee noise every time you miss... Please. Please. Come on, man. Please. I'm gonna forget what I was gonna soliloquize about. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't important, but still. You know, it was something about... And this feels very unfair to say, but there's a part of my brain that checks out whenever a game is described as cozy and wholesome. And that's not really fair, because there are a lot of games I do enjoy that could be described as cozy and wholesome. But when that's like a game's like main selling point, capital C cozy, capital W wholesome, You know what I mean? I just kind of check out. Try playing Donkey Kong 64 without being able to switch apes at will. I'll scream, but I already have. I've done my time in the mines. I had this on the N64. Played it a ton back in the day. Had the banana yellow cartridge and the expansion pack and everything. I've done my time in the mines. I mean, this game still takes a million years to play because of stuff like this. Please. Come on, come on. I just need 3 more, please. Who at Rare designed this? This is what the kids want. Oh. Howdy. Welcome. Freedom. DK 64 years to 100%. This minigame is why Gygas killed all the bees in the future. Gygas played Donkey Kong 64 as a small child, as a small being. Hooray, I'm free. And it's not even the worst minigame. Alright, where else do I want to go? Looking over at Gloomy Galleon again and going, I don't know, man. I mean, Crystal Cave's right here. Indie Game Challenge. Don't be described as cozy or roguelike. You know, it's... How to put it? Again, it doesn't feel fair to the game because I don't want to just dismiss a game based on how it's described. That's not fair to it. And that's, you know, hypocritical. But I expect if a game's primary selling points are to be cozy and wholesome, capital C, capital W, I just, in the back of my mind, I think it's not going to have anything for me to latch onto, narratively speaking. My brain needs something to grab onto. And again, it doesn't have to, like, not every game has to be something in depth. I mean, I did really enjoy playing, when I think about games I've liked that could be described as cozy and wholesome, a little to the left. In fact, it probably was shown at like that wholesome game jam direct, whatever you want to call it. But it's a nice, relaxing puzzle game. When you want to sort things, when you want to put things into drawers and make things fit neatly against one another. Oh no, I have to... hang on. But if I were to play, like, not a puzzle game, but like a narrative game, a witch solving the mystery of her missing cat in the Alps kind of thing. Are other people familiar with that particular post? There's always a fad in games. Hero shooters, then cozy, and now roguelikes. It's kind of an odd time to be in. I like roguelikes in the sense, well, I mean, you've seen I've been playing a lot of Mystery Dungeon. I like that the random factor in having to improvise, because that's interesting to me, having to improvise my way out of a situation, and a random factor keeps things from getting dull. My brain needs that kind of enrichment, but I think there's definitely a thing is too much, and it's a delicate balancing act, and I guess just like cozy and wholesome, I don't want to dismiss a game just because you think, oh, yet another roguelike, seen a million of those. There's nothing under this bridge, is there? Here? No, okay. The packing game, what's... The packing game is a different one. I can't think of the name of it. I know the game you're talking about. I think it's just called Unpacking. But the one I'm talking about is called A Little to the Left. It's like sorting things and putting things in drawers. Making shapes fit next to one another. It's very relaxing. There was some game that looked really interesting, but then they said roguelike, and it instantly lost you. Oh yeah, even Souls-like is being... Yeah, I guess that's kind of an annoying term to see slapped onto everything. Maybe the real problem here isn't so much the terminology, but the fact terms are getting slapped around willy-nilly to everything, and it's kind of diluting the meaning, I guess? Hang on, I need to think about what I'm doing here. I need to shoot balloon. Shoot balloon. Shoot balloon! Okay, there we go. Balloon shot. Okay, now we do this. Okay. Cool. How come we can see his vest and hat, but not his belt or his shirt? Like, what are they made out of? But yeah, like, Souls-like is a good example of, I feel like, a term that's been thrown around so much that doesn't really mean much anymore. Like, I see people use Souls-like to describe a game that's difficult, but what does that even mean? Game difficulty is very subjective, unless they mean difficulty, like, in a very specific sort of difficulty where it's about, like, dying a bunch and then having to recollect resources, maybe. There we go. Yeah, Souls-like, I guess, just feels kind of generic at this point. Like, you know, if you can only describe your games by comparing them to other games, I feel like you got to do a little more work on to give your game its own identity. Boy, I am just tripping over all of my words today, but you know what I mean, right? I hope. Like, it can be helpful in some cases to, you know, if you're trying to sell somebody on a game, maybe to compare it to something they're already familiar with, might be a good starting point. But then if the only way you can sell people on a game is to compare it to other games, like where is your game's identity? Why should I want to play your game specifically rather than maybe I just want to play Dark Souls? HP sponge bosses and lots of dodge rolling. There you go. If you have to roll to avoid damage, it's a Souls-like. So all these people saying like Hollow Knight and Silksong are Souls-likes, wrong. But for my part, I kind of assume those games got the Souls-like comparison because of how enemies respawn when you rest and save. When you rest at benches, that's what makes enemies respawn. And that you collect Geo, or bells, rosaries, I should say, sorry, that you lose upon death and then have to recollect. Like, those I could see being Souls-like in comparison, but again, still feels very reductive. How can I break this? Is this not how I break it, in fact? Maybe Chunky has to... Oh. Okay. And maybe there's a switch or something I have to hit that makes this igloo go away? I mean, who can say? Yeah, that's the other thing. Hollow Knight and Silksong are called Metroidvanias. Because you run around a big world map, and your progression is often linked to abilities. And you'll wind up revisiting previous areas with new abilities that you've earned from later areas. Maybe instead of Souls-likes or calling them Metroidvanias, we should just call them Bug-likes. I would like to play more Bug-likes. You don't even have to be an insect for those. You just have to be some sort of little creature. Have I already gone in here as Tiny? I don't know. Let's find out. This level is the worst for causing unrelated things to change elsewhere in the level. Oh, good. It's already a pretty high bar to clear. Oh, good, a minigame. I love minigames.
Welcome to bonus stage.
It's so hard to stay my hand. I don't know, who gets it first? If we had to shoot one of the Kongs. Oh, I'm firing too slow. I just very nearly hit Tiny there. Really? Oh, soy. Really? I think I'm shooting reasonably fast. Oop. Okay, that was a little slow. How? Oop, by Lanky. Nope, not even by Lanky. What? I got one just by preemptively shooting there. By preemptively shooting, I can get it. Maybe I need to, like, sit on a row and then hope it appears? Apparently this minigame is affected by the lack of slowdown off the N64, so that's why it feels impossible. Lanky first, but only before he ripens, or else he'll go Ultra Instinct. Why did I hit yes?
Welcome to bonus
I guess
stage.
maybe if I just keep my crosshair on the bottom. That would explain why it felt like I am firing right away and I am not. Yeah, what? I can't. Okay, what's the trick? Do you just pause? I assume, yeah. I'm fighting I guess the yellow devil in Mega Man. No, too slow. There we go. I've evolved into Cheesy Kong, a necessary evil. Definitely reminiscent of an unfair-like. No, that's a game genre I want to dig into. Can we have an unfair-like? Games designed to be spiteful. Like, actually spiteful game design. Not game design that's merely thoughtless. Like, I've definitely played a lot of games that make some baffling design decisions, but they feel like they just weren't well thought out, rather than actively malicious towards the player. No, I need to see what an unfair like looks like. I have an unfair like. It's the barrel that makes me wrangle beavers. Oh. The original unfair like. No, I shouldn't hum along. We know what happens if I hum along. Yeah, this happens. Can't listen to the nice music. Because a guy up there is too busy having a temper tantrum. God, there's a monkey port pad in there. Someone made an unfair mod for Kirby's Return to Dreamland's final boss. You're right, we do have an unfair-like game. Life. Where? Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs in the game, and it's interrupted every 5 seconds. Like that. Okay, I want those bananas. I'll probably just have to come here with Diddy's jetpack. Do you mind? I feel like these levels are tough to navigate. Is it just me? Like, there's something about a lot of these levels that the scenery blends into one another. Like Frantic Factory, for instance. Like, okay, a spooky toy factory is a great level concept, but it just feels very dull in execution because it's so... There's so much going through corridors, you know what I mean? They all kind of blend into one another. I might have gone in here already, but I don't remember. I should have reviewed the footage from last week. But oh well. I can stick my nose in. Oh, that's right. I have been in here, but I couldn't do it because I didn't have the orangutan sprint. Whoa. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. No, no, wrong way, Lanky. Wrong way. No, Lanky. Wrong way. Lanky. Come on. Yeah, okay. There we go. I like how I'm using an ability that is for going fast to beat time limits, and Squawks has to interrupt me. Squawks? No. Nope. Nope. Hang on, Lanky needs his glasses. There we go. Okay. Some unfair-like games are considered troll games inspired by Mario mods. Like Ares Action is one example. Mario Maker could be another, yeah. Shobon Action, if anyone's familiar with that one. All those spiteful Mario hacks out there, Kaizo hacks and all that. I suppose, yeah, that's an unfair-like in a sense, in that those are deliberately designed to be as spiteful as possible. But I want to see more than just malicious, like, platformer levels. I need more thoughtful, unfair, or malicious game design. Sort of like old pointy-clicky adventure games, where if you used an item at a wrong time, or didn't do some specific, obscure, seemingly unrelated action 3 hours ago, then you can't beat the game. Like, I need that, but more deliberate, more curated. Man, where am I going exactly? Falling into this river is really annoying. And how close the camera is makes it a little hard to see where you are relative to the rest of the level, too. This place must be a nightmare for speedruns. Just the risk of falling into the drink. Okay, there's a Diddy barrel. Shobon Action's goal is at least comedy. That is true. Those games feel like they're best enjoyed with an audience. Ares isn't really spiteful. It's there to laugh with you, but also make you laugh at how creative they get with killing you. That I respect. Oh, there's a big boulder here. I'll need to go to at some point. Where the heck? Oh, okay. Here is what I was looking for. I don't think I've even hit the... Actually, no, I think I have hit the 4-pad. It was in... Yeah. It was in here. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. Oh, no, I wanted to get out my peanut pop gun to get the balloon. Come on. You hated the Toy Factory area as a kid. Do you remember why? Like if it was, little you found it spooky, or it just wasn't a fun level to be in. I remember this level, the cabins specifically. I didn't want to go into the cabins after a point because of Mr. Get Out. There we go. It's not a great camera, is it? I mean, there's a lot of things about this game that one could say are not great. It's okay, Donkey Kong 64. I mean, ooh. I mean, I still have a fondness for you. That's why I'm playing you, of course. But you know what? I feel like I will forgive a game for a lot of shortcomings if I enjoy the soundtrack enough. I'm looking at you, Sonic Adventure 2. Don't get me wrong, Sonic Adventure 2 is a great game and it's fun. It's very janky. I guess Jordan Peele would be Mr. Get Out, huh? I haven't seen that movie. I haven't seen any of his movies. I've heard they're good, though. I'm sorry, Mr. Get Out. Hurry. No, no. Ugh. You know, oh wait, this is Donkey Kong's. Hang on. Weird horror comedy hybrids. I am intrigued. I think horror and comedy is a great combination. So good, but horror movies for sure. Now, the thing I was speaking of earlier in the stream, where I tend to struggle with horror media because of being a very soft-hearted person with entirely too much empathy. It's not even just horror, it's a lot of things I struggle with having too much empathy. Ah, I see. Now, where the heck was that exactly? No, no. Okay, okay, sure. Okay, no, I've already been in Snide's little cave. I have not seen that. Can Chunky only get these by sliding down? Yeah, he can only get them by sliding down the slope. Nope, I did it again. You don't know if you'd call them comedies, but maybe because when you think horror comedy, you think of Evil Dead 2, which is extremely comedy. I've seen bits and pieces of that. But you know what? For me, it's pretty good. Where do I actually want to go? I need to remember where that igloo. There it is. Okay, it's here. Oh right, I have to be big. A pair of well-meaning hillbillies who are mistaken for killers by a group of clueless college students. Oh my. Oh, sorry, I thought I missed. I didn't actually miss, it's okay. No, because I lifted the... Okay, it's like, is the igloo gonna reform itself? Need to be hunky, not just chunky. Ugh, banana. Ugh. Ow. I mean, after getting some of these bananas, I really do feel like, ugh, banana. I'm gonna go into a barrel here. I'm gonna heal thyself. I think the identity of Hunky Kong is subjective, if I had to guess. Okay. Here we go. It's like, how do you open this stuff? That's how you do it. Of course. No, they're not just gonna open. No, you have to work for it. Can I go through this again? Because it's still here. Okay, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I hope that means I'm done messing with it. But although the fact it's still present is... Did he go forward? Did he go forward? Did he? Oh, please. He's like stuck on something. I need these bananas, please. There you go. There you go. He doesn't like moving from this spot. Okay. Is there anything else important over here? More bananas. Oh, and look, there's the monkey port pad. Maybe that's what I needed. Maybe that's what I was looking for this whole time. Now, how do I handle the camera? Unfortunately, practice. You just kind of deal with it. You know, after having spent my time in the mines of Donkey Kong 64, you deal with it. Lanky Kong is chunky. Chunky Kong is like Bear Dad Bod. The way I'm flying makes you scared for the future. What do you mean? This guy better be weak to saxophone solos. Alright. No, you can't hurt us anymore. The music is still going. Stop. What if I've killed him at a weird time and now this music just plays forever? And it's not my fault Diddy is piloting poorly, okay? That boy does not want to fly in a straight line. A certain part later was and is miserable for you because of the flying. The music isn't stopping. Oh no, I was kidding. I was kidding. I bugged the no. Yeah, sorry, you wanted the nice crystal cavern? No, you get, this is the music we get. You've killed the guy. You thought that the nice music was interrupted by the guy, but no, it's the bad music that was actually being interrupted by the nice music. I don't consider myself a millennial, but then I don't consider myself anything. As a person, I don't use labels for myself in any way. Because I don't know, it feels so rigid. I don't like to put myself in any boxes. Nope, put this away. Nuclear jazz solo. Not even gamer? Oh no, never gamer. Like, sure, I play video games as a hobby. I've spent most of my life playing video games. I love video games dearly. I love thinking too hard about game design. But a gamer? I don't know about that. Ow. My dude. Actually, you're not my dude. If you were my dude, you wouldn't be hitting me. Consider myself. Exactly. The only thing I am is me. You agree with me on labels. I'm glad it's a sentiment people can understand. And not to say that labels are, of course, a negative in any way, because I know they are, I think, very important for some. Sometimes one feels comforted, I think, by having a term that they can point to and being able to say, that's me. This encompasses my experience. But for me, nothing feels right. I'm just me. Plus, I'm a private person. Oops, who likes nuclear jazz solos. So I don't really want to give people labels or feel like I have to define myself. The only one who needs to define myself is me. Yeah, if someone called me a capital G gamer, I'd sue them for slander too. That's true, yeah, exactly. That sometimes having a term for something, I think, can be comforting. What is this nonsense? Which you could say about a lot of this game. What is this okay. I can see they have numbers on them. What are you? 1? Okay. Who's 2? Are you 2? You don't look like 2. 6. Okay. Eh. Okay. You're 2. 5. Okay. 1, 2. Do I have to throw all the barrels before the puzzle resets? Oh, I see. Okay. Nah. I did like the little quack whenever you got one wrong. Oh, I see. About the generational labels. See, sarcasm jokes whooshing over my head. Or more that I'm never sure if people are serious or being serious or not. So I feel like, well, it would only be polite to treat them seriously. That's how I choose what to do in social situations. What is the most polite response? Oh, it's so nice. I can just swap Kongs. Now, I concur with what you're saying, that generational labels are used to divide people. I think that's one of the reasons I've never ascribed to them either. And then you get people being like, oh, I'm 20, I'm so old. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh. Oh, you're rotating ice maze. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice. It's a whole melon if you hit. I was like, whatever, I'll just eat the hits. No, I won't. No, I will not. And I see yelling in chat about this room. Oh, that's promising. Oh boy, that's a whole melon. Oh, oh boy. The camera swerved. Oh no, this is a prime example of the rareware torment nexus. In fact, this may be a literal torment nexus. I mean, it spins and everything. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little tormented right now. Ugh. Oh, come on. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. I want that balloon. It's probably like too overhead to get it, though. Probably have to get it from the room's periphery. No, maybe not. Nope, no, come on. Okay. Oh, I thank you. Now, I just want to make sure there's nothing else in this room. No, there's a Kasha kicking around. Hi. I think it's just a bunch of crystal coconuts, probably. Another Kasha. Goodbye. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I got that banana relatively quickly and we didn't spend forever in the rareware torment nexus. We instead leave the room and continue to the greater rareware torment nexus. Does Chunky not get a room in the igloo? Oh, yes he does. Never mind. I've heard of Fear and Hunger. I've read a little bit about it because, like, from a game design perspective, it sounded intriguing. But I do concur reading about, like, just how it works mechanically. It definitely seems like it's meant to drive you crazy. I say this out of respect, mind. Like, if you design a game and your intent is to drive players crazy, I respect that. There's one more nightmare spot in this level for you, and it might not be the one I'm thinking of. Well, when I think of a nightmare... Okay. Two definitions of nightmare spot in my mind. Hang on. Where am I? Two definitions of nightmare spot in this level. Now, one is the cabin. Because little me didn't like the Get Out guy. Mr. Get Out. But from a gameplay perspective, the nightmare spot would be the Beetle. The Beetle Adventure Racing. There's attacks in Fear and Hunger where if you hit a coin flip wrong, you just die and lose an hour or more. Ugh. Yeah, I've heard there's like instant kill attacks. I mean, it sounds like, from what I know about like that game and its story, that it feels like being unfair and cruel is probably the point. Now, I can't say if that's necessarily enjoyable to play, but it sounds like that might be what they're going for. I'm just spitballing though, as someone who hasn't played it myself. I could never play it. It's too much for my gentle and delicate heart. Certainly not on stream. Oh, hi. Let's go. Oh. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I want to save you? Why do I want to save you? Sorry, is there a reason? I feel like Rare maybe could have picked a character we'd feel a little more sympathy towards. Uh-oh. Okay. I feel like there's a non-zero amount of children out there that are probably like, heck this rabbit, actually. Look, Chunky doesn't even want to look at him. Gee, thanks, Chunky. Don't worry about me now. I've got things well under control. I should have let him explode. If people willingly play randomizer Nuzlocke, someone will find it fun. Maybe it's similar to the appeal I see in playing the Mystery Dungeon series, is that you're trying to improvise for situations that suddenly spiral wildly out of control. Because it feels really good when you manage to improvise yourself out of a situation like that. Man. Oh, that's terrible. So I could see why people would play randomizer Nuzlocks. Is okay, suddenly you find yourself in a horrible, seemingly unwinnable situation. How do you wiggle your way out of it? And maybe you can't, and your run ends horribly, and your team gets obliterated. But maybe you do, and then you feel amazing. I'm sure that's probably got to be some of the appeal, right? In the Mario 64/DK64 hack, which is not a thing I knew existed until just now, that's cool, you have to race Koopa the Quick instead of that rabbit, and he's like frame perfect. But I like Koopa the Quick more than I like the rabbit. Koopa the Quick has never, like, made fun of me for failing to beat him in a race. Let's see, I should go to the spooky cabin. Where's the spooky cabin? I'm gonna go down this slope first. I'm gonna miss all these coins. Oh, I got them, okay. I mean, I play permadeath Fire Emblem. I mean, now granted, I reset if I lose a unit. And sometimes that does mean resetting after you've done almost all of the map, because despite your best efforts, a unit gets hit by an unlucky critical. Where the heck is a spooky cabin? Like, this is not a complex level, and yet I feel like I can't navigate it because everything just blends together and the camera's too close. You once let Wolf die, and it stressed you for life into playing only casual. I don't blame you for it. I think if one is to play a game, one ought to do it in the way that they find is most fun for them. And if you find a run getting wrecked by, a character eating an unlucky critical or whatever, to ruin the fun for a game that you'd rather play it on casual, do it. You are the master of your own destiny. Have I been in this cabin? You think Fire Emblem was meant to be played resetting. It should just be game over if any unit Game over if any unit dies. Sorry, we just needed a rock concert. Went through too many monkeys. Oh, there's the arena pad. Oh, this is some miserable puzzle room, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Hang on, I'm gonna take a drink of water before we do the miserable puzzle room. You make a good point that, yeah, if permadeath, or rather like a character dying is a game over in Fire Emblem, it would give them the opportunity to use more characters in the story. Because I know there's the thing where some plot critical characters don't die, but they're permanently wounded and can no longer fight. Oh, you have to, it's matching, I see. Okay. Eh. Nope, come on, there we go, there we go. And I do realize I am missing chat, however. Okay, it's not actually a miserable puzzle room, it's just moving things. I just kind of assumed there would be more BS. There's usually more BS. Like, they wouldn't just give you the banana, they'd make you do a minigame about it. Shadow Dragon is interesting. If you let important characters die, they made new characters specifically to replace them. And you get them anyway in new mysteries if Shadow Dragon never introduced them. Now, is that, at least like the remake of Shadow Dragon, is that the one where if you let a lot of units die, then they start giving you generic units with, like, names meant to make fun of you? But, like, at that point, you'd have to be doing it on purpose. And I don't remember if it's in Shadow Dragon or New Mystery of the Emblem, but I think there's at least, like, a stage where you can't access it unless you have, like, a minimum number of units dead. So you have to get your part of your army killed on purpose. I might be misremembering, though. I've not played that one personally. Looks like an escape room. We need a Donkey Kong themed escape room. I haven't done an escape room in a while. I've only done like a tiny handful of them. They're fun though. I love puzzles. I did one with coworkers, a couple years ago. And that was a lot of fun, but I also felt really bad because I was solving the puzzles too fast. But at the same time, it's like, okay, if I don't, like, take control, if I don't take charge and start giving people instructions, we are going to run out of time. And we did. We solved the escape room before the bomb timer went off. Because I had to take charge and give instructions, and hey, it worked. That would be you, what, like, solving things too fast for everyone else, and then feeling bad about it? I mean, like, I didn't hog puzzles. Like, we'd split up and you know, work on our own things for maximum efficiency. But there was definitely a point in that escape room I did. It was like based around signing up for like as lab test subjects, and then surprise, everything is evil and bad. If you solve the main escape room fast enough, there's like a bonus puzzle you do with like a strict time limit, and we did that. It involved, like, crawling into tunnels with a flashlight and reading off symbols to my coworkers and being like, okay, we don't have time for people to figure it out individually. I'm just gonna have to tell you what buttons to push. Oh, that would be you, like, solving puzzles fast. So we should do an escape room, Belle. I've done an escape room with a pal of mine who is also very adept at puzzles, and like, just me and her, and we would zoom through it very quickly. Can you stop? You know, if they get me all in a big hug in the middle, they can't shove me off the arena. No. No. Oh, no. I didn't mean to fling myself off. Hang on, let me read chat really quick about Fire Emblem. Oh, if you let Tiki die, that's how you get Naga. Oh, interesting. In Valkyria Chronicles, you have like 25 different but not plot essential characters you can have in your squad. And if you somehow manage to permanently kill them all, you've read the game generates random generic people for you. In Awakening, if you let all of Crom's potential wives die, that's why I shouldn't do this, so I'm reading chat. If you let all of Crom's potential wives die, Lucina's mother will be some nobody who passes down 0 skills. I've heard it's hard to do that on purpose, because, like, just to get Crom to get together with some random nobody. Because, like, the game will deliberately go down the list of, okay, if he doesn't have, you know, a good support rank with this character, we'll default to this character, etc. But I guess they have to program in those fail-safes. You are supposed to work together in escape rooms, but it depends on the room, too. Like the one I did with my coworkers in the lab, there were puzzles in it, okay, where we were deliberately split up. There was a fun one where they had me and one person were in a soundproof room, and the other coworker was in another soundproof room, and like, I think he could he could see us, but not hear us. And we had to give him specific words to put into like a keyboard or something via pantomime. So my coworker and I would have to mime out things like dancing or crying or whatever. That was fun. And one of the escape rooms I've done with a pal, it was a room meant to be done with like a group, but since it was just the two of us, well, but the room starts with you being split up on different sides of a locked door and having to communicate to solve puzzles in order to open that lock and then work together on stuff. Plus in escape rooms, depending on the puzzle density, like often you'll want to split up a little and have people like just poke around with everything and then come together to like pool your knowledge or figure out, okay, I found this. What have you got? You know, do you have like the missing key for this lock I have, whatever. If you've never gotten a chance to do one, I'd recommend giving it a try. If you like puzzles like I do. I mean, your mileage may vary depending on the quality of the escape room, I guess. And hey, if you can't find people to do an escape room with, you could play the Zero Escape series. Starting with 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Big fan of that. Okay, I know I've done some of these. Maybe like at least one. That's right, and one person has to push blocks onto buttons to open doors while the other person kills things. And you get the couple's mask, exactly. Whoop. Is there an escape room in Danganronpa 2? I don't remember. But I've been holding off. I actually thought a little while ago of replaying the second Danganronpa game, because a friend was playing it. But then, not long after, they announced, by the way, we're re-releasing the second one, but also like adding like a whole new story. So, waiting for that. Uh-oh. Oh, bye. Now you know what happens. See, little me thought that was horrifying. Couldn't do it. Just the abrupt get out. Actually, wait, the Danganronpa escape room thing, is it... It's not like the strawberry and grape house thing, is it? Words that make sense in context, I swear. You know, I do remember I've been in this room, but I had to leave because I didn't have the ability. Okay, it is that chapter, thank you. Is it still a thing where people deliberately don't say the name Danganronpa? They instead say whatever bastardized combination of a D and R word they can think of? For me, I like to say Danganronpa. Uh-oh. Bye. 2x2 exists so they can melt Komaeda and Hinata. See, I don't even really remember much about... I had to think for a second, like, who? Hinata? Oh, the protagonist. Sorry. Hajime Hinata, that was his name. Dang it, Ron Paul. Dang dang romper. Dongon Ron's pa. And then I almost read Hajime Hinata as a bastardization. I am a Dongo Roomba enjoyer. I like a good mystery. I like the third Dongo Roomba game, which I've heard is a hot take. Is that a hot take or like now what is the word I want? A divisive choice. Contentious choice. There we go. All my brain would think it was contemporary choice. No, a contentious choice. But also because Dongo Roomba 3 has my favorite character in the series. Hajime Hina Tonpa.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Search like seek. How Mario Party. Find and shoot all the claptraps. Press A to fire a melon. I don't know if this is yet another victim of the bonus game music not working properly, or if it's always like that. I think this is the music not working properly. We're just shooting melons at dogs in the dark. I can hear them sniffing and everything. Maybe that's Chunky sniffing back tears. He doesn't know why he enacts such cruelty. Hooray. They're all supposed to have music, I just broke it. I'm in the dark dog void. I'm literally shooting fish in the barrel. Instead of fish, it's tiny crocodiles. Well, the definition of fish is a little nebulous. Maybe they are fish in a way. You like Danganronpa 3 just because Kokichi Oma's in it. That's one of those... he's a character I associate with you, Belle. I need you to know. Oh, I've done this room already. Kokichi and Flowey, off the top of my head, are both characters I associate with you. So whenever I see like Kokichi in some context, I think about you. That's your legacy to me. Oh wait, no, I've been in Diddy's room. This was the terrible one with the clumps and the clobbers and the critters. Yeah, this room, I've done it already. Well, you're the other Flowey enjoyer here. Because I guess liking Flowey is also a hot take. But hey, if you missed it when I streamed Undertale, and you were not aware of this Mori lore, my favorite Undertale character is the flower. Yeah, I already did that one. I did this one too. Okay. I don't remember how many tries this one took me. Maybe like 4? Maybe 4 or 5? I could be lowballing that, I don't remember. Is that the other nightmare one? Let me have a look at, Okay. We're doing pretty solid here, even though I'm not going for a hundo. I should go back to the beetle, now that I have the orangustang spranked. It's not a good one. It is not a good golden banana to get. I feel like it's such an inconvenience collection of enemies, and the camera doesn't help, and the fact they all punch you to the ground. Where's the fastest way to get there from here? Why is navigating this level such a pain in the neck? Orangustank. That's what Lanky plays in his trombone, some orangustank. Actually, Belle, who's your favorite Deltarune character? We need to convene on this. Oh, I need to stream Deltarune again. I have so many thoughts. Time to have a Category 4 GOAT event in real time. Oh, you don't have one. I will, of course, take anyone's favorite character opinions. Man, where the heck is the castle? The castle with the beetle. I'm just going back to where I was, but I don't remember where it was because navigating this level is terrible. Anyone else think of Tang when orangutans are mentioned? I've never had Tang, but I do feel like a million years ago seeing like a commercial for it that had an orangutan in it. And the orange juice mix, or the fluid from Evangelion. What's it called? LCL? We all know it's Tang. Okay, is it this way? Tons of commercials with monkeys on, like for Tang specifically, or just generally? Because generally, yeah, I feel like everybody loves monkeys. I don't know who this everybody is. I just have it on good authority that everybody loves monkeys. You know, I'm just wait, I was just gonna fly to the castle. Never mind. Okay. Oh, falling into the water is awful. I'm pretty sure they still make Tang. I think I can buy it in the grocery store. I've just never had it. What was the core memory you recall about Tang? I mean, my small child orange beverage of choice was a Sunny Delight. Not that I had much of it, but that's the only one I can think of the flavor of. Okay, where the heck is this stupid castle? The beetle in it. Not this way, okay. Draw distance. Orange juice soda, like a orange crush. It's the only orange soda I can think of. Okay, here we go. Oh, I did this one already. Okay. You can leave. And now I want to know what Tang tastes like. I have no fondness for sugary soda or juice beverages, but just from a culinary standpoint, I want to know. I want to know what things taste like. Flavor Aid. Flavor Aid I've never seen. I feel like I've heard of it, never seen it. Hello, Donkey Kong 64 NPC that everyone loves. Oh, it's only you, Lanky. Well, if you can beat me to the bottom of my slide and collect 50 coins, I suppose you can have my golden banana. Yeah. No. No, with the... Can I just... Yeah, okay. Minute Maid is stopping frozen juice? Really? But those things have always been there in the freezer section. Oh, it's Slippy. Of course it's Slippy. Oh, please. Oh, I wanted to go in here. Oh, sorry, reflex. Okay, which of Lanky's noises do you think is like the biggest swear? How can I say opla with enough inflection to show that I'm mad about this accursed beetle? Opla! Wow. I mean, the beetle's just a million years gone at this point. Since I didn't go in the hole right away, it's just gone forever. Oh yeah, bad luck. Yeah, falling into lava would be bad luck. Ugh. Flavor Aid is Kool-Aid, but you're poor, huh? Like a poor man's Kool-Aid. I've never even seen it though. Do they still make, oh, what's it called? Crystal Light or something? I remember my mom buying that a million years ago. like powdered flavor enhancers for water. If those things aren't having a renaissance, I feel they should, because, or they will, because I don't know, everybody loves the low calorie, low fat, sugar free, all natural, non-GMO. Actually, no, it's all about protein now. Never mind. Oh, this beetle is robbing me. Whoa. Healthier Kool-Aid. It kind of looks like the beetle's shoes have little smug, smiling faces on them. I know what I'm parsing as a mouth is just laces, but... What do you mean there's been protein water? There's protein water? Is it... Oh. Okay. Is it viscous? Like, what's that stuff? Like Pedialyte. Boy, I remember a year ago when I was really sick over like a week, and I couldn't really stomach any food, so I remember buying Pedialyte or something like it, thinking, boy, this is like, it's like water but thick. I mean, it was fine. I was able to consume it without problem. Which is what an odd texture for a beverage to have. It's right, protein water, it's just milk. I'm already dealing in protein water at my job. Oh my god, I'm just bouncing off everything. Whoa, help me. I can't steer this orangutan. Help. Oh. I'm so glad I'm not 100%ing this game. I'm fully anticipating I'm not going to win this race against the beetle, because this is one of the most miserable things in the game. Any race where you have to collect money and also win? Terrible. And I'm even saying this as someone who loves Diddy Kong Racing dearly. You know, oh, collect all the silver coins from my world, no! What does she say at the end? I thought as much, Lanky. You're just too slow. Yeah. I'm out. I don't want to. Flavor Aid is what was used in Jonestown, not Kool-Aid, so drinking the Kool-Aid is a bit of a misnomer. I did not know that. You feel like Kool-Aid might want to promote the truth. I mean, having their brand associated with that might not be a good thing. Protein water might be an egg white. You know, I think you're right. So I'm going to leave this level. Even though we finally have the nice music uninterrupted. Wait, no, I'm not. I haven't fought the boss here. Just kidding. Now try my new challenge. The beetle is the new challenge. It's the joke. She's already back in Angry Aztec. Trough and Scoff Door. I didn't walk past one, right? I hope not. I probably did. I'm gonna miss every single door. There we go. Are people drinking egg whites? It feels like... I know egg is in some cocktails. I don't know if it's just the white, though. Right, it's pretty awful just touching the beetle makes you bleed money. She's always getting in your way. But that's the rare torment nexus. I think it used to be, especially in gaming spaces, that you get accustomed to meeting a lot of people that grew up playing very similar games, like, or around the same age, from the same era of gaming, and very similar experiences. But of course, now the breadth of gaming has changed a lot. There are so many different games, and of course, you know, people who have started gaming in more recent years would have a different breadth of experience than me. So the rare Torment Nexus may not be familiar to a lot of people here in chat. But trust me when I say that a lot of Rareware games love to torment you as a child. Now, I say this because I played a lot of Rare games as a child. So I'm kind of used to this sort of BS that they love to pull. But at the same time, you step back and think, boy, yeah, they really love just subjecting children to the most horrible tortures known to man, like those beetle races. Oh, Rare, you and your noises. Okay, okay. An unfortunate thing about this game, because there's only one unfortunate thing about this game, is that it was rushed out for release for the holiday season, I believe, if I'm not misremembering. So, unfortunately, 2 of the boss fights are repeats. We saw we saw the previous one in the last world with Chunky fighting, I think his name is Dogadon? That big dragonfly creature. And we have number 2 right here. But it'll be better this time, because now my controller is functioning. Donkey Kong is no longer wandering wherever he chooses. Goro, goro, goro. Oh, I was really hoping the music would break. I didn't get to hum around along with the music here properly very much because of the rude guy that would keep having a temper tantrum and interrupting me. So I have to get out of my system now. Oh. The last boss fight gives you a lot of trouble. The Dogadon one? I didn't have trouble with it last time, thankfully. No deaths, no problems. Actually, maybe the smoothest boss fight of the stream, thinking about it. Well, there was no perishing during Tiny's boss fight either against Mad Jack, but I did fall off once. But I like to think it's making up for how on the first Armadillo fight, I perished, I think, like 3 times? Despite it being the game's first boss because my controls didn't work. Which felt appropriate, in a way, streaming on Friday the 13th. The cursed game for the cursed day. Poor man's Katamari. Oops. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, man. Great. Speedrun's ruined. "11 fireballs" is such a weird number. Oh, he's not running away in terror. He's gotten so brave. Good job, Armadillo. Oh. No, you know what? Good job, Armadillo. I wonder what's the longest I've spent, oh, on a boss during stream. Like, not in this game, like any game. But it might also be hard to accurately, measure. Sometimes I'm streaming and I'm really tired. Or my medication's just, making me feel really out of it. Okay, sure. Alright, the hag wine. Ugh. I swear it would be faster if I had a real N64 controller, but... Oh, excuse me. Can you just explode already, please? Maybe I should just face tank this. Okay. Oh, naked. Oh, we killed him this time. Donkey Kong, you've taken a life. Yeah, he says. I'll do it again. Oh yeah, that's true. Rayman 2's final boss took a while. But that's a tough one. Woof. That's right, it was in self-defense. Wish I could just leave. I beat Hag 1 pretty quickly when I switched my controls to something that sort of resembled the N64. That's true. You're right, I did. I went and I remapped my controls, so my face buttons, like A, B, X, and Y, worked as the C buttons, and my right stick became the A, B, X, and Y buttons. And it worked. I mean, it was still kind of a mess, but it worked. Okay, K-Lumsy. I'm going to K-Lumsy. I still don't remember what that big X is. No, I can just take the 3-pad. Isn't the 3-pad here? Or is it beneath me? Camera? Oh, okay, no, it's not where I thought. Wasn't where I thought I was. Words. Anyway, whatever. It marks the big spot. Now he's just a dillo. What does the dillo part of an armadillo's name mean, etymologically? Maybe it's okay. Okay. No? No, okay. Yeah, me too, buddy, me too. You know, has anyone... How do I phrase it? I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase this now. I mean, you know when Maury says, has anyone, she's going to say something objectively silly. Has anyone engineered protein-enriched bananas yet? I'm looking back at the chat about there's protein everything now. And thinking about even at my coffee shop job, everything is protein-enhanced. Protein everything. And have we as a society somehow engineered bananas to be protein-enriched? That's what DK needs, is some protein-enriched bananas. Oh, come on. Hot dogs. And you know what, if I lose my train of thought again, I'll just say I wanted to say something but thought better of it. You go to unpeel a banana and it's just meat. It's just raw meat. Enjoy this mental image. Oh, thank you. Protein popcorn. Oh, the music's just gone again. Okay. Thank you, Squawks. Anything else up here? On K. Rule's noggin? No, okay, okay. Okay. Whoa. I mean, presumably that's where I need to go for the next level, since it did show that the mouth of the, this monument to K. Rool's ego. It showed the mouth opening, but I'm not sure. This is Frantic Factory. Oh. Okay. Alright, you know, I meant to do that. I meant to do that. So I could find the chunky barrel. We'll explore that later. It's hard to find an authoritative source on the etymology of armadillo. The most common explanation is that it's Spanish for little armored one. That's really cute. Even if that isn't the true etymology, I want to accept it into my heart as true, because that's very cute. I like learning about diminutives in other languages. Like when I first read Crime and Punishment, I'd never experienced Russian diminutives before. And I thought, oh, these are actually very cute. In a book where a guy kills 2 people with an axe. Thinking about playing Resident Evil 3 and calling Carlos Little Carlito. And yes, the redundancy is deliberate. Now I'm also remembering what Carlos looks like in the Resident Evil 2 remake, or 3 remake, which I haven't played, but I've seen a picture of him and think, who is this man? This isn't little Carlito. His hair is huge. Where's that rock I smashed? Is it on the other side of the island? It would be, wouldn't it? Sometimes cute means killing 2 people with an axe, yeah! Well, I've never described Raskolnikov as cute. But just, I wasn't aware that's how diminutives worked with Russian names. I thought, oh, that's cute. He's big Carlito in the remake. He's a grown boy. I think out of all the remakes, I'm most curious about the remake of 4. Because I've heard they adjust Ashley's characterization so she's just a better realized character. And she's got a fun rapport with Leon. I'd like to see that. Justice for Ashley. I felt like she deserved better. Like, I want to like her more in theory. It's like, okay, here's a character I'm protecting. You know, you should want to care about a character you're protecting, right? But all I can think about is, Leon, help! The bit on the ropeway, though, where I would shoot a zombie off and they'd fall to their death. Well, their second death. And she'd do a little fist pump. That was cute. Okay, I need to find the next level. Where does 5 go again? Oh, right, Banana Fairy Island. She does seem generally more mature and less helpless in the remake. I'm glad to hear that. I've heard she just comes across as more like a college student. Which can be easy to forget in the original. Just, like, not that she comes across as a high schooler, but just very shrill. She comes off better. I'm glad to hear that. Good for Ashley. Plus, I'm just curious about it because I had a good time with Resident Evil 4. It was a fun game. You know, is there anything in the lobby of Frantic Factory here? Like, having played Resident Evil 4... No, nothing I couldn't get last time. Having played it, and with hindsight, I see why it's such a beloved game. Thinking about it, like, yeah, I had a fun time playing that. I'd never really played, like, a gun-heavy action game before. I've played action games, but, you know, they're usually about whacking other characters rather than that kind of very gunplay. But I had a really good time with it. Unfortunately, a product of the times. I think also the fact she was voiced by, I can't remember the actress's name, but Sandy Cheeks. And this isn't a knock to the actress. She did a fine job voicing Ashley. It's just that when you realize it's Sandy, you can't unhear it. Okay, I need to go higher up on this thing. What's the best way to get higher up? Maybe just using Tiny's monkey port pad. Actually, what's this I'm standing in front of? Oh, it's Snide. Oh, this is here. You know what? Sure. Forgot this was here. Heck your sign. Guns are just long-distance explosive whacking. You're right. Long-distance concussive force. I also think it would be interesting to play Resident Evil 4 again. Sorry, this is so loud. And maybe try out more of the weapons. Rather than my basic-ass handgun. But maybe that's a charm point. Watching someone play this game, Resident Evil 4, who has had no prior experience with it, who has never seen anyone else play it, and thus has no set idea of how you're quote-unquote supposed to play it. And thus she continued using her basic handgun for like the whole game. And the shotgun and rifle, my shotted gun. Had a good time with it. At least that's what I tell myself. I hope it was a charm point, that it was endearing rather than deeply frustrating. I didn't use just the pistol. It's the thing is that there's more than one handgun. But I just stuck with the basic one you start the game with. Because of sunken cost fallacy, I guess. I've already put, you know, X number of dollars, pesetas, into upgrading it. Oh, this again, okay. Oh, I didn't even suplex. I didn't even realize. Well, maybe I did a suplex at some point, but because I didn't know that. Oh, it's quiet again. The real way you play it is you shoot enemies in the legs so you can melee them. With it. Okay, there we go. Hang on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Well, probably gonna run out of time now. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of time unless I just mash. Nope. I don't think I want to gamble in silence. It just... Oh, sorry. Diddy's angry. He's losing at the slots.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Your only experience with the series is 5 minutes into the DS remake of one that taught you hate tank controls. I mean, if it makes you feel better, when I streamed Resident Evil 2, because I played the remake of one. I had a great time with it. It's like, okay, I want to play more of this. Can I just... Yeah, there we go. I want to play more of the series. So I'm going to play Resident Evil 2, the original on the PlayStation. And that was my first time ever playing a game with tank controls. And RE2 just throws you into the thick of it. Like, there's guys and everything is on fire. Come on, from the get-go. So that was tricky, trying to figure out tank controls. Well, there are so many guys. Come on, there's so many guys biting me, and at one point I'm like, okay, I need to get through this section with the. Maybe I should soliloquize after I do the slot game. So I use save states to get through the beginning of RE2, but then I figured out tank controls, but it was mortifying just how clumsy I became. It felt like, boy, I've never played a video game in my life until this moment. No, melon. Oh, I was thinking coconut banana, but no, it was coconut melon. Coconut melon banana. And then grape banana. Pineapple banana. I'm gonna run out of time now. Oh, melon. Oh, looking over and I just see people going, Gamba? Gamba? No, don't Gamba. Diddy usually has better Clover Pit runs than this. You know, I played the demo of Clover Pit, and I thought it was interesting. I don't know if it's the kind of game I'd want to sink a lot of time into. Maybe it just depends how much of a narrative there is. But I did think the conceit of trying to cheat the system was interesting. I found that... Oh, heck, pineapple. I found that an interesting... oh, melon. I need to concentrate. Interesting gameplay loop. Wait, pineapple? Okay, Maury, no chat. No chat. Focus. Focus. We're gonna be playing slots all night. But, long story short, I thought it was interesting trying to find ways to break the system. I like that conceit in games like say, Slay the Spire. I like Slay the Spire a lot because there's a lot of randomness into a deck builder. So how do you eliminate the randomness as much as possible, to control your hand as much as possible? I think that's interesting. It's like a little puzzle for me. Oh, good, we got no music anymore. All right, now we're gambling. Heck. Heck. Press it a second too late. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. No, I pressed it too late. I pressed it too late. I've never been in a casino before, but I assume they're really noisy places, right? They'd have to be with all the machines and the music and the chatter. I'm trying to envision what it would be like to go into a casino and it's just silent. Like just dead quiet in a casino. I don't know, that would feel wrong. All the chain-smoking grandmas in Atlantic City went home. Mel, I did it again. Why is it always there? I'm just gonna... Oh, man, I'm sorry. I don't want to win a coconut. I want to win a banana. A silent casino sounds like some kind of back room. Now, hang on. I think we're cooking something here. There's a game concept in there somewhere. Why is the casino silent? We got to figure this out. Us collectively as a group. Well, I play the slots and lose my mind. Oh, pineapple! We need to figure out why the casino is silent. Pineapple! Why do I keep getting pineapple? Oh, thank God. Well, thank you. Thank you. I can't say well done to me. That was a travesty. Ugh. If you get a jackpot, the slots make tons of noise that attracts a monster, and you have to make it out alive with your 10 stacks of pennies. I think that's a key part of it. Oh, okay. That's a key part of it, that your winnings should be absolutely minuscule. Absolutely nothing. Like, why are you risking your life for this? Not even 10 stacks of pennies. They're tokens that you can exchange for goods and prizes. Like a knockoff, like Sticky Hand or Worm on a String or whatever. Is there not a way I can get up in here? So when I unlocked that lock on Kay Lumsey's cage, it showed the mouth of this opening and then closing. Is this not where the last stage is? I can't remember. Like, yes, I've played this game in the past, but it's been a million years. Oh, okay. Ugh. Any place that's too silent feels like a back room. I only know a little bit about like the concept of the back rooms with regards to as like a horror set piece, but I feel like it's more interesting if there isn't a monster or whatever back there. Wait, that is where it is? Isn't that just Frantic Factory though? Where the 4 pad is? I mean the Tiny Kong, the Kongaport, whatever it's called, will take me to the top. The real monsters are the thoughts you're left alone with. Oh god, that's too scary. Okay, game where you're wandering the back... Oh, you do monkey warp up to it, I see. Game where you're wandering the back rooms, but the protagonist's internal monologue gets gradually louder and louder. Like, you don't even hear it at first, but then their internal thoughts gradually increase in volume. But it's so subtle that you don't realize it at first. I think that could be effective. And you have to find a way to drown out their horrible internal thoughts. So I monkey port up here, but it's not actually open then? I can't get in here yet? You offer me in chat hot chalky with mini marshmallows. Oh, I thank you. Now it's hot chalky with made with milk and dark chocolate, right? None of that water and milk chocolate nonsense. Wearing headphones would be immersive, but not in a good way. What's around the other way? You mean the other side of the monument to K. Rool's ego? Here? It feels like it should be open more? Water, yeah, like prison coffee. Tea that's been re-steeped 8 or 9 times. I mean, there was also that coconut switch further below me that I wanted to hit. I'm not losing my mind, right? I mean, this is what the cutscene after K. Lumsey showed. Yeah, tea's just dirty leaf water, and I'll slurp it down happily. And soup is just water cereal. Well, it depends if there's pasta in it. Oh, it just shows it shaking. Oh, like this'll open eventually, but not yet. I just wonder if there's something weird about the cutscenes that show what opens next, because I remember the cutscene for Gloomy Galleon opening didn't play, it just cut. I wonder if that's just a weird side effect of this mod I have? I'm not sure. Where the heck? What's over there? I think the switch I'm thinking of. Go back to K. Lumsey? Didn't have enough keys? Have I not hit this? God, there's just switches everywhere in the most arbitrary spots. Oh, take a shot. Every time we get the orangutank. Yeah, isn't this the way to Fungi Forest? Is there a different cannon? Are there 2? Oh, cool. It's just another banana. There's so much arbitrary Kong sense in this game. Oh, is that a different cannon? Oh, so I've just been walking past the correct cannon because I see this cannon and I'm like, that's Fungi Forest. Although you're right, the cannon to Fungi Forest, it doesn't rain over there. Oh, you're right. Sees grape, plays trombone, the most lanky thing ever done. Maybe that's what we should be doing. Someone offers you a delicious grape, you play a trombone, and thanks. Thank you, Ojak, sir. Arigatou gozaimashita. Oh. Didn't even give him a chance. Yeah, 'cause my brain was like, well, the mouth My brain says the mouth is Hideout Helm. Oh, not this time. But that's what the K-Lumsy cutscene showed. So is that actually how you get into the next level? Am I losing my mind? I mean, I've lost my mind a long time ago when I decided to start streaming this game. Splat.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, every time it shows a cutscene of a bonus stage at the beginning of a barrel, I feel this little pang of tension going, God, no. But no, there's one in the next level. And I distinctly remember it being one of the reasons why little me decided I'm not going to 100% this game. I tried, my God, I tried repeatedly. Like I'd come back to it and think this time I'm gonna beat it. But no. Oh, there you go. There's the music. No longer are we shooting dogs in the dark. So was there supposed to be a cutscene of the barrel cannon appearing that shoots me to this level? And for all of its flaws that I've espoused upon, I don't recall Donkey Kong 64 ever obfuscating that information from the player, and I think it's this mod causing cutscenes not to be played. Oops, I'm a dog short. Well, that's okay. I don't expect people watching stream to always be watching all the time, forever. A lot of the time when I have streams on in the background and I listen to people while I do art. Feels like chilling with friends. Well, I do art or chores or whatever. Well, it also depends maybe on how big the streamer is. Sometimes it feels like you're hanging out at I don't know, someone's house party. Oh, wait. Am I gonna have enough time to shoot all these dogs? That should be fine as long as I don't miss too many. Dog. Oh, I've done it. Now I've done it. No, come on. Come on. Okay. Mathematically impossible.
Welcome to bonus stage.
They're working on a decomp for this game. Are they gonna fix the beavers? Are they gonna fix the beaver pit? Actually, what I want to know if they do a decomp is I want to know how the beaver pit was programmed. Why do they get stuck on it? Like, is it in the game's code to just decide this beaver is going to get stuck on the side of the pit and no matter what you do, it's not going to go in? Will the decomp add an option to let me physically push them in there with my little reptile body? Speaking of... Hello? There it is. Left my dog at home. No, come back. Come back. Come on. Hope springs eternal. No. You don't care for it to be fixed, you just want to understand. You know what? Yeah, me too. It doesn't have to work. I just want to know why. How is it working against me?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Wiimote integration where you pick them up and shove them into the hall. The amount of TVs with Wiimotes thrown through them on accident would be legendary. But worth it. You know, on that note, has anyone here, have you ever thrown a Wiimote or say had a Wiimote fly out of your hand or otherwise accidentally hit something while you were waggling? I mentioned this because it came up when I was talking with coworkers a while ago. I forget what context, but because a coworker of mine said, oh yeah, everybody's done that, I did it. Me specifically, my instinct was I didn't lose the Wiimote or let go or anything, because I always wear the wrist strap, like a good little girl. But while playing tennis, was it tennis? It might have been, it was either tennis or Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics. It was one or the other. Where? Oh, there it is. But I accidentally hit my brother in the side of the head with the Wiimote. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. He laughs about it now. He thinks it's funny, but I felt so bad. How in all those Rareware employee interviews has nobody ever asked about Beaver Bother? Maybe those files are sealed. They can't unseal those until, like, we're still, like, another 58 years off of that. The information is too secret. The heck is the dog? You really gotta lead your shots. Dog. It's like that one WarioWare micro game where there's a bunch of cats in an alleyway and you have to find the one that matches the picture in the dark. It's not like that one at all, actually. No, a better WarioWare comparison would be the one where you have to move a searchlight and find a little guy in the dark. According to Weird Al, he once flung a Wii remote at a celebrity party he was attending. Did he hit another celebrity with it? That's what I want to know. I mean, if you got hit with a Wiimote thrown by Weird Al, I think you'd probably say, "Thank you, Weird Al. May I have another?" He seems like a really nice guy. I'm sure he'd be mortified about it. I don't like to make assumptions about people I've never met personally, but also everything I've heard about Weird Al suggests he's a really nice dude. And I like that. I like hearing about, you know, like, people who use their celebrity for good, or just otherwise, like, just generally nice people. I can't think of many examples off the top of my head. I've heard Keanu Reeves is really nice. I've heard Tom Hanks is nice. That's all I got off the top of my head. I'd much rather hear about celebrities that are very nice people rather than, oh yeah, this guy's actually a jerk in real life. Beaver Bother is their greatest shame. Would I discuss my greatest shame under a spotlight? Fair point. Why didn't he die right away? It's like he took a second. Oh, he just got their TV. That's okay. I'm sure the TV was like, "Thanks, Weird Al, may I have another?" You once saw some video game event that had a big arcade race between a ton of celebrities. Weird Al just barely finished in second against Bill Gates, huh? Lanky giving the thumbs up as he sinks into the green goop. Must get out of here before Fatso discovers that the Kongs are recovering the blueprints to a stupid machine. Fatso, is it? I'd choose your last words more carefully if I were you. What's that? Who's there? No, he's got some of Tiny's blueprints. Wait, no, you can't kill him yet. Any last requests? Yeah, can you tell me why Beaver Bother sucks so bad? Please and thank you, boss. I'll give his little tail waggling. Nearly there. I'm almost safe. I think not. How do you miss that? You know, maybe your beavers deserve to get a little bothered. Weird Al does seem like the gamer type. That Wii Remote story came from his appearance on Game Grumps' Wheel of Fortune episode. Oh, really? Actually, I don't see the Game Grumps very often because, like, the stuff they do, because their sense of humor isn't my thing. It's a little too blue for me, although I do like Dan. He seems like a nice dude. The solo stuff he's done. But I have seen a lot of those Wheel of Fortune episodes. I don't know why. I kind of lose my mind watching Aaron play sometimes, and I'm shocked that Dan hasn't strangled him yet, because the fact he keeps trying to figure out what the word is by saying it out loud. What are you doing, man? Like, stop. I think I would have strangled him with the controller cord at that point. It's like doing a quiz and trying to shout out the answers, except your answers are wrong. They are funny, though, I do agree. And it's interesting for me as an intellectual exercise to try and figure out what the word is before they do. Which usually happens. Not always. Sometimes it's because Aaron keeps, like, trying to say what the word is out loud. With all these wildly incorrect guesses, too. And it's like, can you cram it? Their guesses are funnier than anything else that, yeah, I concur. 10-minute power hour, is that... Like, those are the shorts. I've never actually watched one where they just... Is it like... What kind of goofing is it? They do some sort of goofing. But I don't know if there's, like, a particular theme to any, like, the whole set of them or not. Cram it could be a Kremling of some sort. Oh, what the heck, man? Maybe one with a big mouth. That says all the Wheel of Fortune answers out loud and incorrectly. I almost threw myself in that pit, because my brain was like, I have to chase the beetle. Is it okay to... maybe it's okay to go in that pit. "10-minute power hour is basically budget Good Mythical Morning with more insanity." I also don't know what Good Mythical Morning is. I'm not very with it. But also, I don't really... I don't really watch many videos of, like, actual people doing things. I don't know how to phrase it exactly, but... If I watch anything on YouTube, it's usually about video games. Or cooking. Like, my YouTube recommendations are games or cooking, and I think the only videos I watch that have, like, actual real people presenting them, because I don't like face cams or anything either, are cooking videos. Like crafts. The theme is the crew bring in some stuff and the grumps proceed to make sure the cleaning is gonna be... Oh. They do seem like rather messy lads. They have a theme for the video and they navigate it, like ranking chip flavors or cooking pancake art. Oh! Are any of these going to hit? Am I even close enough to hit this? Because I don't see the little coconut bonking on the wall animation. Yeah, I was thinking it's too far away. It's just... This isn't happening, huh? I feel like this target is mocking me. Why does it have eyes? Because it's a rare game, it has to have eyes. So where's this fairy that's also mocking me? I probably have to raise the water level, now that I'm looking at it. One of the longest running shows on YouTube. Oh! I am very out of the loop. Oh, can I not leave this way? Well, I did fling myself into the pit. Which rare game has the highest concentration of objects with eyes? I'd say the Banjo series, but I haven't played Nuts and Bolts, but probably specifically Tui, just because that has the most stuff in it. Like, this game is full of collectibles, but most of the things you collect in the Banjo series have eyes. Like, even when you pick up your first Jiggy or your first egg or feather, the icon that pops up to tell you about what they are is that item, but with eyes on it. Everything is alive in a rare game. Where's that one clip of mine, the Ice Cube PSA? That's how ice cubes work in the rare universe. Hang on, I need to read chat for a second here. One of your favorite clips is the box for the board game Yeti Set Go getting tossed onto the table and Aaron proclaiming "wow" before he starts bashing on the table like a rabid cave. Oh, why? Why would you do that poor board game? You're gonna bend all the bits. You're gonna bend all the tokens or whatever. I mean, I just assume there's tokens. It's a board game. Why would you not have tokens? Coins. I don't care about them. Also, I've had this song stuck in my head for the better part of last week. Even though I didn't get to this stage until just now. It's a good song. Da 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 Whoa, hi. Oh, that's just how he opens them. Yeah, that he seems like he would do that. Like he operates in real life like he does in video games. Oh, excuse me. Many things in the world of Banjo-Kazooie are sapient in some form. Do you think that ever causes, like, ethical problems? As if ethics exists in the Banjo-Kazooie universe. Huh. That one Game Grumps clip everyone needs to see is Aaron struggling to hook Froggy. I think that clip, if it's the one I'm thinking of, is why that song from Sonic Adventure is on my mental list of songs to lose your mind to. I'm including songs like the It's a Beautiful Day song from Deadly Premonition in there. The song from Sonic Adventure that's like meow, 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 like the twangy guitars. I think Aaron was losing his mind to the point where he was making fun of the twangy guitars. And that's why... The detuned side, yeah, you know what I mean. Everyone has seen that one, even if they don't watch them. I've definitely seen several compilations of a lot of their moments, so I know some of my lore, even if I don't watch them per se. Because again, their sense of humor is a little too blue for me. And Aaron tends to make me go a little crazy. I'm sorry, it's nothing personal. It's just, it's skipping all the text and everything. Oh, I don't want to play Jetpack. No, I wanted to see if you had any potions for me. Okay, thank you. Okay. 7 coins. I don't know how I'll afford this, but alright. That song is such a perfect encapsulation of Sonic Adventure as a whole. Like, it's like butt rock, it's beachy, it makes you feel like you're losing your mind a little bit, like reality's falling apart at the seams. Super duper Simeon Slam, the Bigabuttus Bashium. Now I can hit red switches. I've advanced through the whole the spectrum of light wavelength something. Flea-ridden? Are you saying you're also flea-ridden? Okay, we've gotten all the potions. Goodbye. Sonic Adventure does have an eccentric soundtrack, and that's a good thing. Like Hot Shelter. I don't know what that is, but it's good. Oh. New speedrun technique just dropped, whatever that was. The tiny bridge clip. I'm also thinking of another Game Grumps Sonic Adventure clip I've seen is from the first level where like one of the loop-de-loops you run through is Sonic, Aaron just gets stuck on. And it like shoots him into the sky. And I saw it and I thought, yeah, Sonic Adventure's just kind of like that. And I still like it. The jank is part of the charm. Is Crush 40 actually named after the soda? Is that factual? 40 Crush sodas. Oh. When I asked what Kong you would shoot first, oh, Cranky? Good choice. Excellent choice. I mean, why is Wrinkly dead, and yet Cranky still walks among us? Yes, I know I'm missing all of these switches. I'm just getting these bananas. Orange Crush is pretty good as far as Cokes go. Oh, it's a regional thing, isn't it? Calling sodas Cokes. Oh no, I did it again. Ooh. No, save it. Save it. Oh, all right, all right. It's fun. You know, maybe we'll look in the water for a sec. Maybe there's something good in the water. I see evidence that we can definitely change the water levels with the ladder down here and all that. Cranky's too stubborn to let Death bother him. Death probably got annoyed and left. Their Sonic series games tends to end up with some of the best clips. I assume they stick to the newer, jankier 3D Sonics, yeah. I know Sonic Boom is a rather infamous one. Sonic 2006. You ask for a Pepsi Coke or Coke Coke, huh? Does that ever get confusing? Is there anything else up here? I wish I could move the camera more. Not confusing at all. So, you know, I can't tell if you're being facetious or not. Their Sonic playthroughs are so iconic, even Sonic himself quoted Aaron's 06 freakout during one of their Twitter takeovers. That's really good. It's when you know you've made it. It's Sonic the Hedgehog himself is aware of and references you and your antics. How do I get Sonic Senpai to notice me? Actually, you know, I'm kind of ambivalent on Sonic noticing me. Can I be pals with like, Amy? Amy seems like she'd be cool to hang out with. Amy, Tails, my boy Shadow. Sure, why not? No? Okay, yeah. I assume you're being fatuous way more than you ever actually are, but I can never tell! Oh, that just takes me right out here. Well, why don't I go back in there? What do you mean Shadow is canonically a Swift? Excuse me? My boy is canonically a what? Do I have to disown my boy? Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm pretty sure Candy doesn't have anything. No, maybe she has like an instrument upgrade. She does. Okay, well, 9 coins. Wow. He's been a fan of Taylor Swift ever since she was still doing country. Oh, maybe he's maybe he's given up on her now. I don't know. Please, Shadow, you can't do this to me. This is non-canon, right? What I remember most of Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog with regards to Shadow is how he just couldn't quite, like, figure out the internet. And it was really endearing. Please, no, don't hurt me like this. Sega allowed him to say it, Sega. Well, I think we need to have some words, Sega. I mean, you know, generally I'm okay with you, Sega. You're alright, but there's a limit, and it's making my boy a Swiftie. Can I? Yeah, man. Yet again, I think to myself, thank goodness I have this mod. Okay, there's a tag barrel right there, but still. Saves me time. Weirdly, your strongest Sonic memory out of anything is seeing the original movie trailer at the Detective Pikachu trailer premiere with friends before they fixed it. Oh, man. Like, sometimes I think... Surely the Sonic, the way he looked before there was the backlash, and they fixed it. Surely it's not as bad as I remember. No, it's worse. Like, how on earth did this get past anyone at any stage of the process? Take a shot every time I say thank goodness for this mod. I think we need to pick one thing we take a shot over. I feel like there are better candidates. I'm not sure what exactly. Come on, come on. Please? Okay, I don't think I'm even lined up with it now. Someday. Okay, maybe this will make platforms appear and I'll waste less time. Take a shot every time someone says to take a shot every time a thing happens. Every time Lanky goes, yeah. Oh, it's not timed. How novel. I mean, you know, there's death juice around me, but whatever. Oh, I really wish I could see Lanky's shadow. Nope. I mean, I'm assuming it's a blue balloon and not green because it's locked behind a Lanky switch. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank goodness he was able to fix Sonic's design for the movie. It's like night and day. I'm still kind of shocked they let him fix the design. Like, yeah, the backlash was huge, but I'm so accustomed to, you know, Hollywood, etc. Just corporations, you know, doubling down on something that evidently went past 1 million checks. Because if they don't double down on it, they're gonna lose money. And like re-rendering all the footage must have cost a lot of money, but I guess the backlash was just that astronomical.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Generally, really cool that there's people working on Sonic that grew up with Sonic, so they understand the juice. They know what makes it good, what makes it work. Now, that's not to say that you should just hire fans for your projects, period. That's a recipe for disaster. You need people who understand, who get it. I'm sure we've all encountered people who proclaim to be fans of something, and yet you wonder, are we really fans of the same franchise? Like, you know, zero grasp of canon, that kind of thing. Conspiracy that was bad on purpose? I mean, I'm shocked that people would... Okay, well, I'm not shocked that people would try and devise, like, oh, there's a conspiracy, they made it bad on purpose, but it's just, what a wild thing to even contemplate. The very possibility for a conspiracy to make it bad on purpose is ludicrous because, as you said, films are extremely expensive to produce. And so many decisions and so many walks of life, I think, are fueled by money specifically. Okay, there we go, finally. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Sega growing conscious of their IP's presence in recent years, so making sense for them to take that criticism to heart. Like, Sonic's really made a big turnaround compared to what a joke he seemed to be for a good while there. Just the dubious quality of the 3D games. Oh boy, look at this Cyclopean Kong here. I think this is Hunky Kong right here. Am I making me? I should mess with this corner panel until last, because I can't see what it's supposed to be. Is that right? No, that is not correct. Oh. No, this isn't right. This is all wrong. This is entirely too elongated. Elongated. Well, maybe it was right. Oh, maybe you can only make one Kong. Maybe they're all missing pieces. What if it's him? Reminded a little bit of those moons in Mario Odyssey, where you have to reconstruct a picture of Mario and also a Goomba with all these separate face parts, except they vanish when you put them down. Okay, let me see who we got. Lanky, there's Donkey. The heck is this? I guess it's Chunky. And Tiny. Can you please stop getting in my way? Okay, so no Diddy. What's an obvious? Okay, here's Lanky. And Donkey. And Chunky. And Tiny. Can you just make everyone but Diddy? I really hate... Stop. Why do you respawn every 30 seconds? I haven't timed it, but it feels like it's every 30 seconds. No. Let me finish my little baby puzzle. No, okay. I thought it was like you could only assemble a single Kong. And you had to figure out which Kong was the only one that all the pieces existed for. But I guess I just have to make Donkey's face? I was overcomplicating it. I don't know why I was overcomplicating it. Why on earth would there be any sort of sophisticated puzzle like that in Donkey Kong 64? I'm aiming too high. There we go. There we go. It was always fun to get those face puzzles wrong on purpose, right? Goofing up the Mario one on purpose. Yeah, I realize that now after the fact. This game does not have puzzles, as you say. It has busy work. I was gonna say it's the Resident Evil 4 problem all over again, but I wouldn't call it Resident Evil 4 has busy work at all. Rather, I kept trying to apply logic to things to approach it from a puzzle-solving perspective, when really the solution to almost everything in that game is shoot with gun. Oh, so goodness, it's almost 11 p.m. I should go to bed. Let's get this banana. Okay, how annoying is this room? If I try and just cross the floor, do I die instantly? Oh, it doesn't even reach. Yeah. Thought as much. Can you buzz off? Wow. I'm reading this very late in chat. The conspiracy for why... rather the rationale for why conspiracy theorists would think the Sonic render was bad on purpose. Detective Pikachu coming out at a similar time, and Detective Pikachu got it so correct, and so Sonic needed some kind of extra media controversy for PR. I guess people will believe whatever fits their narrative, huh? I mean, Detective Pikachu did get it really right, though. No? Oh, Oh, the sniper scope. Do I have that? I don't think I do. Why do I always do it? The orangutank again. I completely forgot. There's another upgrade. Did I break it by swapping Kongs? Can I leave? Huh? What have I done? I mean, I know I said I need to go to bed, but I didn't want to end the stream with locking Diddy in prison forever. I mean, I don't know about you, but there's better places I'd rather spend a weekend than some sort of torture basement. That's not even in use. Like, there's not even any corpses to feast upon. Well, I'm just locked in here, I guess. There we go. 120 bananas. Golly, and yet I'm still missing 81. I think there's 201 bananas in this game overall, if I'm not grossly misremembering. I don't know why I'm running around. I said I was gonna end stream, but I'm just reading chat before I end stream. Oh, that's so cool. I'm jealous. A thank you card from the Sonic movie team? Where? Diddy descends back to Earth. Heaven's very disappointing and full of green sludge for some reason. You remember somebody on Something Awful was 100% convinced Detective Pikachu was going to be the highest grossing film of the year. The year Avengers Endgame would come. You know, I like Detective Pikachu. It was cute. I've only seen it once. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. But I like seeing Pokemon presented in a non-battle context. I like seeing how they interact with the world. Which is kind of why I'm curious about Pokopia and why I really want another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and not just because I've been playing a lot of Shiren. I mean, every time a Pokemon Presents comes out, in the back of my mind, my hope that I know will never happen is, can we get another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Can I be a Score Bunny? And it never happens, but maybe someday. But I like those games also because they feature the Pokemon as the main characters, and I like the focus on the creatures more than the battling and catching them all, you know? Oh, I do have to get Pokemon. Maybe I'll think about it. But I'm still playing Shiren, and I just bought, because it was on sale, I bought Outer Wilds, a game I've been meaning to play for a long time. I got it on my Switch, just because it's hard for me to sit at the PC where I am now and play games for a long time. It's easier on my Switch, so I should stop yammering and go to bed and stop tormenting Diddy like this. Oh, I see multiple people excited for Outer Wilds. I've really been looking forward to it. I love knowledge-based puzzle games. Don't worry, I'm going on 100% blinds. I know nothing. I'm very excited. I can't tell you when I'll get to it, but soon. But for now, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for more Donkey Kong. I'm sorry I wasn't able to stream earlier in the week. It broke my heart, too, but this has not been a good week. Oh, man, I'm still kind of sore from my shift on Wednesday. Tuesday wasn't even the bad day. It was Wednesday, but ugh. Thanks so much, everyone. Please take great care of yourselves. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you next time. Ciao!